Okay. Lucky I wrapped it in cloth. Otherwise it would have cut a bloody mark. Then with this harsh sun beating down, infection, pus, and it'd be over. Infection, river water must be boiled before drinking. Otherwise, you'll get worms. Why do these strange words keep popping into my head? Shen Luohe once said, "This is called being possessed or struck by bad luck. I mustn't let anyone else know." The sun is past its zenith. At most, there are 2 shichen until dark. If I can't find any good goods today, the 500 et wen medicine debt to Ho Chun Hall will start accruing interest. In a few more days, it will snowball into thousands of wen. I won't be able to repay it. Then I'll have to sign an indenture contract, pledging myself to Ho Chun Hall. Even if I become expendable material, a single life isn't worth that thumb-sized Dingmen grass. I will never sign that indenture. Even if Falling Soul Slope has miasma and ghostly tricks, I must fight for a way to survive. Old man Shen said, "In spring, pick buds and leaves. In summer, take flowers and fruits. In autumn, gather roots and stems. In winter, collect bark. Now it's the height of summer. Falling Soul Slope is shaded with many ferns. I should look more under big trees. There. Leaves split into 7 lobes. Flowers bloom in layers. Leaves like peony. Roots like Xianxia. Fruits red like coral. It's truly a 7 leaves, 1 stem. The flower has already matured and fright. No, must avoid metal tools, to avoid contaminating the medicinal properties. One plant, 2 plants. 3 plants, a full 5 plants done. Just enough medicine to repay the debt to Ho Chun Hall. Pity, only 1 matured and bore fruit. The others lack quality. Otherwise, I could finish eating the basin of lamb. Not greedy, not greedy. Thank you, Mountain God, for your extra mercy. As here. As here. Extremely filling. As long as I don't sign an indenture, there's still some hope in this life. Hehe, Master Shen, I've got something good here. Take a look at this aged dendrobium. I've picked too early. Not fully matured. The vitex twigs are damaged too. Here, 12 wen per piece. Master Shen, take another look at this dendrobium. Blind cur. Master Shen's discerning eye has never missed. We all said your dendrobium is worthless. Why are you still blibbering here? If you don't want to sell, get lost. As per Master Shen's 12 wen. I have a small half basket, a bit short 40 pieces. Not many, just 40. Copper coins or silver bits. Copper coins, of course. I, a commoner, buy rice and charcoal. What use have I for silver? Liazi has gone into the mountains again. Greetings, Master Shen. Take a look, honored sir. How much could this be worth? Impressive indeed. Among today's herb gatherers at Dragon Ridge Peak, Liazi. You are the foremost. 7 leaves in partition. Flowers bloom in 1 layer. Fruits red as the mountain. Though a 7-leaf one flower is not rare. But this one is nearly a century old. What's more rare is its potency. Without damaging flowers or leaves. Without breaking the root core. Freshly picked. Learn from this. 7 or 8 years in the mountains. Yet inferior to half-grown child. Hehe, Master Shen, that's a famous teacher producing outstanding disciples. Liazi often heeds your teachings. Receive your guidance. His progress is swift. Nonsense, when did I ever take a disciple? Liazi is clever. You come to my stall daily to sell goods. But I haven't seen you learn anything. I deserve a slap for my idle talk. A figure like Master Shen can't casually take disciples. As the old saying goes, good herbs need a full 100. If it grows another 7 years, enough to buy a house in the county. For now, how about 500 wen per plant? On the Tea-Horse Road, who doesn't know? Master Shen is the most fair. Thank you, Master Shen, for your care. I want copper coins. I have a favor to ask. Master Shen, I want to ask a Yimin clerk to clear my debt at Hochen Hall. I had a cold a while back. I took Hochen decoction for free. I even had several doses of Master Lian's medicinal decoctions to repay. All right. I'll take care of it for you. It's fortunate that Master Shen is kind-hearted, willing to lend a hand. It saved a lot of trouble. Cleared the debt at Hochen Hall. This major worry has been settled. Better to be a beggar than to be someone's slave. I have always remembered these words. Grandfather said the Lu family would rather die than be slaves. I was only 12 years old. I had over 2,000 strings of large coins in my arms. That was just a piece of fat meat. I begged Master Shen publicly. Spent the money right there. Cut off others' hopes. Borrowing Master Shen's influence to deter petty villains. And also give Master Shen a good reputation for caring for the orphaned and suffering. Only then could I eat this meal in peace. Grandfather always praised me for being precocious. I could recognize characters and remember things after just one look. But before he passed away, he always sighed, saying that if I had Zhengu cultivation talent, it would be good. Then the Lu family's legacy could be passed down. The unpolished rice in the jar is almost empty. Firewood and salt, and these straw sandals nearly worn through on my feet. Even if I earn money today, I still have to spend sparingly. Grandfather, I'm fine, Master Shen. It's late no matter how strong your body is. It can't endure burning the midnight oil every day. Just preparing a few medicinal herbs. These herbs have potent effects, but their potency fades quickly. They must be processed and dried overnight. Delivered to the pharmacy tomorrow morning. To get a good price, Sai, one really must accept aging. That kid during the day was really sharp. Incredibly clever. Quick-witted. He's a promising seedling. Liazi, this thing is indeed good. Master Shen, you helped him settle the fight at Hongting today. If you ask me, you might as well take him as a disciple. My craft cannot be passed to ordinary men. Without innate talent, they cannot learn my skills, let alone walk the path of key men. Last night I had that strange dream again. Vast forest like a sea, and a small glowing seal. On it was written mountains and seas, dangerous and triumphant. Calming my mind, last night's dream was clearer than before. What is that small seal after all? Pain too painful. Like a red-hot sharp knife splitting my head open. Mind firm, spirit calm, yang relaxed. Natural breath settles. Qi and blood flow smoothly. Da. Mountains and seas everywhere, primal energy can be gathered from all. Primal energy is the essence of heaven and earth. It is hidden within the mountain roots and water veins of living beings. That is the mountain root of Dragon Ridge Peak. Yesterday I gathered a 7-leaf one-flower. Thus I obtained a strand of primal energy. Entering the mountains to gather herbs can yield primal energy. Yesterday's fatigue is completely gone. My strength has also increased. Perhaps this is the miraculous encounter grandfather spoke of. I can barely afford a bowl of salt. Only enough for 2 days firewood. Can't last 3 days. Entering the mountains also requires preparing insect repellent and antidote pills. This broken bamboo hut also needs to be replaced. If it breaks on the mountain, that would be fatal. Only when managing a household does one know how expensive firewood, rice, oil, and salt are. If not for digging up that 7-leaf one-flower yesterday, I really wouldn't know how to survive. After paying off the debt to returning Spring Hall, the remaining copper coins are completely insufficient to fill these gaps. This voice sounds so familiar, Ah, another pitiful person. No choice, entering the mountains year-round to gather herbs. How can there be no accidents? His child owed a debt to returning Spring Hall, signed an indenture to become an herb-gathering slave. Heard that this morning he slipped and fell to the bottom of a valley and died. Couldn't even retrieve the corpse. I beg you, neighbors and fellow villagers, help this old woman. Carry back my son's remains. Cannot let him become a meal for wild beasts. Aunt Zhang, it's not that we don't want to help. A trip up the mountain is fraught with peril, plus carrying a heavy corpse back. We truly lack the strength. I beg you all, take pity on my son. Take pity on this old woman who has lost her child. Aunt Zhang once helped me find a physician. But with my body as it is, even entering the mountains to protect myself is difficult. Carrying a corpse back is utterly impossible. Stop kowtowing. My name is Huang Zheng. I am a corpse carrier from Binkia Township, Longji Ridge. I can carry your son's remains back. Brave sir, thank you, brave sir. Going into the mountains to retrieve a corpse is fraught with difficulties. I am not running a charity hall either. A few kowtows from you, and I risk danger to carry your corpse. No such good deed exists in this world. If you can afford 10 taels of silver, for 10 taels, I will make the journey for you. Though 10 taels of silver is a lot, but to go down into the mountain valley and retrieve a corpse. Without this skill, one would lose their own life as well. This brave sir, have pity on me. This old woman is poor. Even if I drain my entire savings, I can only scrape together these 7 taels of silver. Then this deal is not worthwhile. And it's not that my heart is hard. Going up mountains and down valleys means tying one's head to the waist. Taking 10 taels from you is already out of pity. If it were any lower, I couldn't get the job done. My son, my poor boy. Uncle Huang, the remaining 3 taels of silver. I shall pay it. Liazi, what does he intend to do? 3 taels of silver can buy 1,000 jin of rice. He is a child without father or mother. Where would he get the money? You, child so young, trying to be a hero, with iron shoulders to bear righteousness. Can you really produce 3 taels of white silver? I am a herb gatherer from Longjiling. Every word is as firm as a nail. Uncle Huang, do not look down on me. Lizzie, I appreciate your kindness, Auntie. In any case, Auntie cannot take these 3 taels of silver from you. If Auntie hadn't previously sought a doctor to treat me, and carefully cared for me, how would I have lived to this day? A great kindness must be repaid. I am determined to pay this money. Uncle Huang, I'll first pay you these 1,000 coppers as a deposit. I will raise the remainder. Deal, because of your words as firm as a nail. I will make this trip. But your 7 taels of silver must not be short by even a single cent. Thank you, brave one. Thank you, Liazi. You child, you are kind-hearted. But I've heard that the herb gatherers of Longjiling are each and every one hard-hearted and vicious with their hands. A disposition like yours is rare. Uncle Huang, since you have already agreed to be my teacher, may I enter the mountains with you? You want to go into the mountains with me? Why, first, I am more familiar with Longji Ridge. On this journey, I might be of help. Second, going into the mountains and valleys always involves treading on dangerous ground. If we encounter herbs that can be exchanged for money, I can also gather enough silver to give you sooner. As for the third reason, it happens to test that small seal floating in my heart. What divine wonders it still possesses. If you want to come into the mountains with me, then you must make more preparations. If you can't keep up in the mountains, or get injured, I won't bother with you. Naturally. Well then, you and I will enter the mountains at the mountain pass at noon. Grandfather said, wealth is like flowing water. You must give out to take in. 3 taels of snow-white silver. How many bowls of water basin lamb can it buy? Yaozi, you came to buy medicine and enter the mountains. No. We can't help Aunt Zhang. We really don't have that ability. You come over, what do you plan to buy? Brother Wang, setting up your stall. Uncle, how much is this 100 steps relief? This time, your journey into the mountains is different. Ghost grief, enough danger medicine. The 100-step pill is completely useless. Only the good medicine sold at Huichun Hall has any effect. I have here a family heirloom dogskin plaster. Would you like to take a look? Brother Wang, this. 1 plaster, only 50 yuan. When you go into the mountains, be careful. Don't be reckless. Only 50 yuan, thank you, Brother Wang. I'll remember this favor, Brother Wang. Luzi, you don't have it easy either. I have no real skills. Can't help much. This trip is dangerous. Leave early and return early. Uncle Huang, you kid. Indeed, you're quite different from those herb gatherers from Dragon Ridge. Wait half an hour more. We need to wait until the sun is strongest. Only then can we go down into the valley. All right, I'll follow your lead, Uncle. Primordial Qi is truly miraculous. After walking dozens of miles on mountain paths, I don't feel tired at all. This kid can actually keep up. Barely even out of breath. The place where Widow Zheng's son fell to his death is called Ghost Grief Valley. It's the most treacherous. Even during the day, it's often thick with miasma. Only when the sun is at its peak does it clear for a short time. Any other time, going there means certain death. Uncle Huang, you are truly skilled. Herbalists on Dragon Ridge Mountain turn pale at the mention of miasma. Yet you dare to enter the Ost's grief-restricted zone. Haha, you're the first to say I'm capable. Kid, you sure have a sweet tongue. This corpse-backing trade also means living off the mountains. And by the water, living off the water. I rely on the mountains. So I learned corpse-carrying techniques. One must have good footwork. Walking as if on flat ground. Crossing mountains and streams. The skilled ones even know how to burn talisman water to ward off evil and poison. The sun is up. I'm going to prepare to go down the valley to find Aunt Zheng's son. Stay close to me. Don't delay. If you miss the time, you won't be able to get out. Uncle Huang, I know. According to the old herb pit, in Osripe Yin, there are many aged medicinal herbs, especially Haiyan grass. Burned to ash and put into a safety talisman, it can calm the spirit. If we can get a few stalks, one stalk can sell for 100 taels of silver. This is a big deal. So painful, my forehead is so hot. It's exactly like in last night's dream. What is this? Could this be what Grandpa called innate root bone? An extraordinary natural talent. So weak, this heavenly eye cannot stay open all the time. My body simply can't sustain it. Kid, your footwork is too poor. You can't keep up with me. I must hurry before the sun's yang energy wanes. That anti-s, sun out of Ghost Sorrow Gully. Then I want to wait for you. If you finish gathering herbs, then wait for me at the millstone-sized, town-suppressing rock up ahead. Uncle Huang, be careful in all things. This is the antidote powder secretly passed down by us backworld people. Take it and go into the mountains to gather herbs. It will always come in handy. Hey, you lad. At such a young age, doing this job to earn a meal. Weary, all ill-fated people. That surge of primal ki inside me is wandering again. My stamina has recovered 80%. I can't delay any longer. I have to find the medicine quickly. There's something over there. Truly gifted. Truly remarkable bone structure. If any herb gatherer were like me, how could they fail to gather good herbs? At this rate, it won't be long before I can hang the copper bell and become a true mountain wolf. What is that thing? A cyan light 100 times more intense than white light. Could it be an unparalleled treasure? Just one look. If there's the slightest danger, I'll immediately turn and run. While the green hills last, there'll be no shortage of firewood. Odd a fiend. This is definitely a mountain spirit that has grown powerful. The deadly miasma of Dragon Ridge. Men die for wealth. Birds die for food. These two terrifying spirits fight to the death. What exactly are they after? Could it be that ball of green light? These two great spirits fight to the death for the heavenly treasure. It is actually the legendary heavenly treasure. A great medicine taking form needs a red thread to trace its root. Precious medicine is nurtured within a 100-year-old beast. But these are all far inferior to this naturally nurtured, 9-layered black lotus. This is a supreme heavenly treasure that can elevate one to heaven in a single step. This black lotus is a heavenly treasure. A treasure that herb gatherers search a lifetime without ever seeing. If I harvest it, I'll never have to worry in this life. Buy a big mansion, eat lamb soup every day. These small arms and legs of mine can't even match the lion dance in an county. Going there is just asking for death. No matter how good the treasure is, you have to be alive to take it. Wangyer. Are you still there? Uncle Huang, I'm here. Uncle Huang, do you need me to lend a hand? This help of mine, you can't give it. If you really want to help, then go. Clear the way ahead for me. You must remember, later, no matter who calls your name, don't turn back. If you turn back at all, you might lose your soul. That would be troublesome. I know my grandfather taught me when he was alive. When walking alone in deep mountains or at night, if you hear someone call your name, never turn around directly. A person has 3 flames, one on each shoulder, and one on the top of the head. If you turn back and answer, your shoulder moves, that flame of yours goes out. Your grandfather was quite knowledgeable. Life has 3 fires. 1 fire extinguished. A grave illness keeps you down, 2 fires extinguished. Lost spirit and soul, 3 fires extinguished. Sudden death. In the past, wasn't your grandfather an old mountain leader? No, our family moved here from elsewhere. The old leader of Dragon Ridge Ridge. Truly skilled, only Master Shen. The old master who taught me poetry said, Master Shen walks the path of the strange gates. He knows the Thousand Suns mystic art. Uncle Huang, what is the Thousand Suns mystic art? Luzi. Uncle Huang is calling me. No, calling the soul. If it were really Uncle Huang, he should have first responded to what I just said. Moreover, Uncle Huang has never called me. Luzi? Fake, it must be fake. Luzi. This corpse is so heavy. I can't carry it anymore. Give me a hand. Luzi, the mountain path is too hard to walk. Turn around and help me. Luzi, why won't you turn around and look at me? Not turning back, not even if I die. Why are you walking so fast, kid? Don't you know? When a person dies, the body becomes heavy, hard as raw iron. I almost couldn't keep up. Hurry and bring me water. What's wrong? Did you encounter a soul summoning? So cautious. I did hear someone calling my name. Hehe, you're clever enough. Many people, when first encountering a soul summoning, mostly can't resist turning back and extinguish their own flame. Traveling into the mountains with you, kid, has been smooth sailing. I'll go find Sister Zhang myself to settle the final payment of your 2 taels of silver. If you're short on cash, a delay is fine. Debts must be repaid. It's only natural. Uncle Huang, rest assured. I absolutely won't refuse to pay. Liazi today produced. What kind of mountain goods? There are 30 types of Chinese Persal shade grass. Chinese Persal shade grass grows in Ghost Grief Ravine. Even Liazi dares to go to that place. Instructor Song, you came just in time today. Let's go check the quality. Such strong key force. This is definitely no ordinary person. Could it be a martial arts master from an encounter? Liazi has improved his skills. He can even cross the ghost extraction trial. Someone at the shop is seeking to buy Chinese Persal shade grass. If yours has sufficient age, it'll solve a problem for me. This person is the renowned disciple of the Burning Body Hall in our county. Songbia, Instructor Song. Can't claim to be an instructor. I'm just a sickly fellow. Without Master Shen's help in finding medicine, I probably wouldn't even be able to leave my bed. It's all here. Master Shen, not bad. The age is sufficient. All over 20 years. Instructor Song, you know the Haiyan grass has strong baleful. It's difficult to mature. Reaching this age is not easy. I'll take all of these. How about 5 taels of silver? Is this fair enough? Ghost Grief is such a place. Which herb gatherer doesn't avoid it? This Haiyan grass is rarely sold in the market. Usually I collect it for you. Even in half a month, it's hard to get 30 stalks. Master Shen, feel free to speak your mind. I Song have always been fair in dealings. I definitely won't let this young brother suffer a loss. The ninfold wine of the Burning Body Hall is the best tonic. It can eliminate the 9 layers within the body, nourish flesh and blood. How about giving a gourd to Lu? In the future, when he goes in and out of Ghost Grief Hall, he will surely keep an eye out for Haiyan grass for you. So Master Shen has set his sights on my ninfold wine. Fine, take it. But this ninfold wine is strong in nourishment. This brother is still young in years. Furthermore, he has a virgin body. Hasn't practiced any cultivation. He may not be able to withstand it. Ninfold wine is a secret elixir for martial artists to temper their strength. This is the opportunity grandfather spoke of. Even if my body is too weak for such a tonic, I must obtain it. Young brother, you have no foundation. After drinking it, your qi and blood will become agitated. Instead, it will harm your body. Have you thought it through clearly? If you want this gourd of wine, then the silver is halved, take it. It seems to me you don't truly have a heart for cherishing talent. This young brother has a good temperament. He is one who can be shaped. Instructor Song is loyal and righteous. Why not bring him into the sect? Learn some martial arts to protect himself. This sickly one, haven't even graduated. How can I take disciples? Young brother, if you have the intention to train in martial arts, why not come to the burning body hall and mention my name? It's difficult to become a true successor, but becoming an apprentice only requires spending some silver. Thank you for your guidance, Instructor Song. A small matter. Master Shen, please stay. This Lu Zi is loyal and righteous. It's a pity he has no spiritual root. In the end, he won't go far. Lu Zi, deducting 9 heavy 9. Here is the remaining 2 taels and half of silver. This kid went into the mountains once. Could it be he had a fortuitous encounter? Or perhaps his divine aura was introverted. Now, after one trip to the mountains, it has been fully stimulated. Lu Zi. Master Shen, your orders, please. Tomorrow, don't go into the mountains. Come to see me. Uncle Huang, here's the 2 taels of silver I owe you. Didn't I say, there's no rush to repay that silver? If you have any use for it, take it for now to cover what's urgent. You can return it to me later, it's fine. A debt must be repaid. It's only right and proper. I've already settled the account at Huchen Hall, and I still have some left over. Please take it, uncle. We've been working all day, and haven't even had a proper meal. How about I treat you, and we'll have a good feast. Then many thanks to Uncle Huang. Uncle Huang, do you know anything about those lion dancers? What, are you already thinking of learning martial arts? To become a martial artist, becoming a martial artist is no simple matter. Before I answer your question, I'd like to ask you something. How strong do you think a martial artist can become at their peak? At their strongest, they could shatter mountains and fell peaks, cut off rivers and block their flow, walk through the air, and stand alone against a nation. I happened to hear this from an old martial artist once. Since we're speaking of martial artists today, it's just right to tell you. That old martial master spoke of the realm of the self, boundless and borderless. His body has no dwelling, the Dao is infinite. Body without dwelling, Dao without end. Such boldness of spirit, such is the ambition of a martial master. A martial master's cultivation guards the 3 passes, namely the force pass, ki pass, and spirit pass. Among these, the force pass is divided into entering realm, nourishing blood, internal strengthening, and tempering physical strength. Mastering force can split stelas and rocks, tear apart tigers and leopards. Those who achieve great mastery are even impervious to blades and spears. Even 5 horses cannot dismember their body. The ki pass is divided into breathing, inner organs, true essence, internal refining. 1 breath expelled across the air, like a flying sword from 100 steps, taking a person's head. After reaching great mastery, the 5 viscera and 6 bowels are as hard as iron. Swallow iron pills, chew up metal and iron. After death, the body does not rot, like gods and demons. As for the spirit pass, it is divided into yin-yang, dharma aspect, and heavenly position. The power of the spirit pass, I too do not know its depths. Reaching that realm should already be beyond what we common mortals can imagine. Throughout the world, 99% of people cannot truly walk the path of a martial master. In our Anning County, with a population over 10,000 households, cannot find even 1 martial master who has truly broken into the ki pass. If one day you cultivate to the inner strength realm, in Anning County, along the 300-li Tiharse Road, your word will be law. 300-li Tiharse Road. My word will be law. But all that is still far off. Eat your rice one mouthful at a time. Have you heard of the 4 great guilds and 8 great houses on the Tiharse Road? I've heard the names, but I don't know the details. Waiter, bring a few plates of fresh goods. And a jar of jianan shachen. Right away, honored guest. 1 jar of jianan shachen. Uncle Huang, a jar of jianan shachen costs a full 2 taels of silver. How could ordinary folk afford that? Let's skip the wine, shall we? Hahiha, living in this world. If you can't enjoy yourself properly, wouldn't it all be wasted? Come, have a drink. Then I'll tell you in detail about these 8 great houses. Compared to the 4 great guilds, it's the 8 great houses that truly control the Tiharse Road. Clothing, food, housing, travel. Every trade and craft bears their mark. Among them, the Luo, Shen, Yang, and Lin families are the most important. In what way are they important? The Luo and Shen families live by the water. The Yang and Lin families thrive on the mountains. For us mountain folk, to have food on the table, all of it relies on their operations. In the future, if you aim to rise higher, naturally, you will have to deal with them. This is the comment on my entering the mountain today. He? Refreshed. What's this sweat? So stinky, but my calluses are all gone. My strength has increased a lot. It's like I've been reborn. Hey, Liazi, your appetite is impressive now. By now, you're about the age of a half-grown boy who eats his father out of house and home. Why does this shirt feel tight today? Could it be I've grown taller again? My appetite has increased. I need to change clothes too. My money pouch is about to run dry again. Need to go see Master Shen quickly. Why is there no one here? Master Shen is the most capable leader at Dragon Ridge Ridge. What could he possibly want from a lowly herb gatherer like me? Liazi, come in. Greetings, Master Shen. Sit. Luzi, do you know your own root bone? Root bone, how did he tell? Could it be because of the heavenly I awakened in the mountains yesterday? Master Shen, what is root bone? Liazi, do you know my background? I've only heard people say that you, Master Shen, are the most capable bounty hunter at Dragon Ridge Ridge. Once venturing alone into Yinchu Valley to help a noble on the T-Horse Road who had stepped on a Tai Sui. Everyone is in awe of you. Hey, you're good at picking up gossip. None of that matters. What I want to tell you today is another matter. The T-Horse Road has 4 bureaus and 8 great families. Among them Shen, Luo, Yang, and Lin. These 4 families hold absolute sway over Anning County. Your daily food, clothing, shelter, and transport all bear their mark. And I am a member of the Shen family. Born into the Shen family, one of the 8 great families. Then why is he enduring a herbalist's hardship? Entering the mountains is like risking one's life. Lives are divided into noble and lowly. A noble person merely has a thought, and dozens of herbalists must die. He abandoned a life of silk and delicacies to struggle at Dragon Ridge. I am not from the senior branch, but from the junior branch. Life in the great mansion was not easy. My mother was a mistress, not allowed in the main hall, not seated at the table. The master is the emperor. The first wife is the empress. As children, we learned from a young age to compete for favor by currying flattery. My mother taught me to win the first wife's favor. But I saw clearly even as a child. No matter how you humble yourself, they still look down on you. They just look down on you. Burying your head in the dirt is useless. So the only way is to break away and leave home. Step barefoot into the mud, and then start anew. That's all. For an ordinary person, to reach where I am now would be difficult even in a lifetime. In my early years, I breached the Shenkling's gates, struggled to survive. In my later years, I was fortunate to step onto the path of the Kimen, learned the arts to secure my place in the world, managed to make such a great name on Longji Ridge. It all relied on these techniques. Uncle Huang of the Kimen's corpse-carrying technique, and the legendary Master Shen's 1,000 Yang art. Could it be that Master Shen mentioned this? Because I have innate talent, wanted to give me guidance. Lu Zi, do you want to learn skills with me? Learn skills, Master Shen's skills. On the entire T-Horse Road, who doesn't know? If I can learn even a fraction, combined with that small seal in my mind, then wouldn't I roam freely across the 1,000-mile Longji Ridge? Wait, fortune doesn't fall from the sky. I am just a poor herb gatherer. What does he want from me? As a servant, Master Shen doesn't need to scheme for the small seal. He doesn't know at all. Lu Zi is willing to follow Master Shen, serve tea and show filial respect. Good. Lu Zi, as expected of Brother Lu, who at a young age already upholds righteousness. So straightforward and refreshing. Master Shen, please don't overpraise me. How can this humble one bear such a title? Don't you know yet? Ever since you helped Widow Zhang by paying 3 taels of silver and hired a corpse carrier to properly bury her son's remains, this matter has already spread throughout an county. Now everyone outside calls you Ane, who repays a debt of gratitude. The loyal and righteous young Master Lu. Granny Zhang showed me kindness. When you think about it, this life of mine, it was Granny Zhang who saved it. Later, I only did such a small thing. It's really nothing worth mentioning. It's rare that you still have. Such thoughts rise now. Don't stay on your knees. All the skills I possess follow the path of Kimen, arcane arts. Not something common folk can learn. Must be an exceptional person with innate spiritual talent. Any exceptional person tends to have an eccentric temperament. I originally planned to take all these skills into the coffin, leaving not a shred behind. But when it came down to it, I stumbled upon Lu Zi, such a good seed, with spiritual talent, likable and clever, and also has a kind heart. In the great households, I've seen too much scheming and scrambling. Too rare. Lu Zi, since you are willing to learn, I am willing to teach. But before I teach you, do you know what Kimen is? This young one does not know. Things heard along the road. I dare not show off in front of Master Shen. Not knowing is not strange. This path of Kimen, few people study it, even fewer people know about it. In short, it boils down to 2 words, fate. To learn the techniques of the Kimen, one must possess a root bone, innate talent. And root bones are hard to attain after birth. They are determined by destiny. One can only rely on fate. I clearly had no root bone before. How is it that I can now suddenly gain this root bone out of thin air? Could it be the effect of that mountains and seas seal? This mountains and seas seal is definitely not simple. When my strength improves, one day, it will surely bring me an even greater surprise. The Kimen is divided into upper and lower. My master is a Kiman, but not one of the upper 3 meridians. So I only learned the techniques of the lower 3 meridians. But even just these lower 3 meridian skills are enough for me to make a living on the T-Horse Road. Merely mastering the lower 3 meridians can already command wind and rain on Dragon Ridge. So if one day I can master the techniques of the upper 3 meridians, what level could I achieve then? As for the Kimen, lower 3 meridians that I practice, they can be divided into 3, Biba, Qianying, and Xingling. Each technique Once cultivated successfully, will be enough to let you roam freely within Dragon Ridge. No longer subject to any fetters. Uncle Huang the goat herder once said. Lord Shen relies on his skill of herding goats and riding to roam unchecked across Dragon Ridge, firmly seated in the top position. I actually have the opportunity to learn such divine skills. Hui Lu, don't rush yet. Let me, this old man, slowly explain. Dragon Ridge is a geomantic treasure spot. Towering mountains and steep ridges stretch for 1,000 li, nurturing countless heavenly materials and earthly treasures. In our jargon, we call them melons, classified by preciousness and rarity into sizes. Within a 60-year cycle is a small melon. Over 100 years is a big melon. Raise your arms forward. Sounds mysterious. To put it simply, it's about competing in the skill of picking melons. If I learn this marvelous technique of picking melons, then wouldn't the 9-layer black lotus also be a big melon I can pick? As for Xianxia, this branch is even more mysterious and precious. Can't be explained in a few words. When I have time later, I'll show you to broaden your horizons and increase your knowledge. You shouldn't reach for what is beyond your grasp. Rice must be eaten one mouthful at a time, and steps must be taken one at a time. Kid, remember that. I will never be greedy for merit and act rashly. In the next few days, you don't need to go into the mountains. Come to me every day at exactly noon to learn the nurturing spirit art. Yes, master, the nurturing spirit art. These 3 days, go to Lord Shen's place every day for cultivation. It's like opening up a new world. This walking on stake skill must be practiced more diligently. There must be no slicking off at all. Liazi is here. Such a strong herbal fragrance. It's so distinct even through the lid. The potency of this medicinal liquid is much stronger than the past few days. This jar contains 30-year-old ginseng. Its effect is better than all the previous ones. Try it and see. A 30-year-old ginseng. If gathered in the mountains, how much silver can it fetch? How many bowls of lamb soup is that? Lord Shen's nurturing favor is too great. Thank you, Master, for bestowing the medicine. Do not remove it for 3 days. You may eat and drink freely. I will have someone deliver them. Remember, absolutely no light for 3 days. Rest assured, Master. Sixth will never remove it. With the cloth on, it's pitch black, can't see anything. Can't even feel the passage of time. My heart feels like a fire burning, so restless. Relax and let nature take its course. Is it setting in the west? This method is said to nourish the eyes, but in truth, it nourishes the heart, covering the eyes for 3 days. If there is even a trace of impatience, all previous efforts will be wasted. This kid not only endured patiently, his composure is even greater than those young masters from grand mansions. 100 times stronger. Truly a fine seedling for the path of cultivation. Master, there's no need for such formalities before me. Now the 3 days have passed. You may take off the blindfold now, he. Few tied up for 3 days. Finally, some relief. I have a few copper coins in my hand. Three coins, the left one is old coin. The right one is new coin. The middle one has a crack. Ha ha ha, good, good, good. Uh, so this is the night eye. Truly formidable, deep in the mountains and forests. Once it gets dark, I'm as good as blind. Herb gatherers can't even walk the paths. With these eyes, even if I venture into the deep woods alone at midnight, I can clearly see the beasts and treasures around me. This is truly the supreme divine skill of a herbalist. Not bad, not bad. It wasn't a waste of all those ginseng roots. Eyes bright as stars, seeing in the night. Liazi, you've made it. Thank you, Master Shen, for imparting the technique. Without Master Shen's ginseng, Liazi would never have achieved such fortune. No need to be so polite. The paths of the mystic arts are countless. If you succeeded, it's because of your own ability. It's not because this old man taught well. Blindfolded for 3 days without seeing light. Sounds easy. Among 100, it's hard for even one to truly achieve it. Liazi, how many days did you prepare? Next time you enter the mountains, this old man will see your skill, whether you can gather goods that satisfy me. Master, rest assured. Liazi will never disappoint you. Master, rest assured. Liazi will never disappoint you. Master Shen passed on the night eye to me. This is a tremendous kindness. Moreover, it's a test. I must gather goods that satisfy the esteemed elder. Only then can I truly inherit his legacy. The 9-layer Black Lotus is off limits. I can only go to treacherous, uninhabited places to seek treasures. Eat up, Luzi. Uncle Zhang the butcher from West Street just bought a yellow ox that fell to death. It's very fresh. I earned 10 taels of silver by carrying corpses. Today I'm going to spend it all to my heart's content. Keeping money, you can't take it into the grave after death. Isn't that just making a wedding dress for others? Heh. Uncle Huang, you often walk in the mountains. Do you know if Dragon Ridge has any rare treasures lately at Moshan? Rare treasures. Over by the evil Tiger Creek, there are 3-legged toads. This thing is extremely poisonous. Many old hunters have fallen there. The Rejuvenation Hall is paying a high price for them. 1 toad is worth 80 taels of pure silver. But if you, young man, want to catch this thing, you must carefully weigh the risks. I expect you're not doing this for your own profit. Surely Master Shen assigned you some task. You want to present this to gain face. But although the 3-legged toad is good, catching it is extremely troublesome. Hey, you've only been with Master Shen for a few days. If you don't have complete confidence, better choose something else. Don't lose your life over it. Uncle Huang, your guess is spot on. But precisely because it's hard to catch, it can showcase my skills. Now that I have night vision, compared to others, I have a bit more chance. But relying only on night vision is not enough. To truly capture the 3-legged toad, I need an even stronger protective technique. Uncle Huang, we agreed to work together. We'll split this meal bill half and half. You, this rascal. I said I'm treating. Why are you pulling out money? Uncle Huang has helped me a great deal. I can't just accept kindness without repaying. Even brothers settle accounts. You must take this money. Fine. You've got a temper, boy. It suits my taste. When Grandpa had just left, I had to earn my next meal. I even ate moldy buns that dogs fought over. Now this life, I never dared to dream of before. With talent and connections, I must climb step by step. First learn martial arts to gain skills, then catch a three-legged toad to earn face. Tomorrow at dawn, go to the burning body hall. Lu Chen, a herb gatherer from Dragon Ridge, comes to learn the arts. Little brother, learning arts at the burning body hall is not as easy as gathering herbs. Wind and sun exposure, falling, striking, and standing post. 3 months costs 40 taels of silver. That doesn't even include medicine and meals. I'm not afraid of hardship. Haha, Brother Li. Why are you babbling? Which year in Anning County hasn't had people dreaming of learning martial arts? Bright-eyed aspirants aiming to soar to the heavens. Boy, did you bring enough silver. The burning body hall is not a charity. I know Instructor Songbia. He told me to come find him. Songbia, Instructor Song. He is a true disciple of the burning body hall, formerly apprenticed. This herb-gathering kid, reeking of sweat and dirt, actually managed to get to know Instructor Song. So it's through Instructor Song. Why didn't you say so earlier? Little brother, come with me inside. Brother Li, I'll take this little brother to see Instructor Song. He should be in the back courtyard training with senior brothers Hongwei. Good, thanks for the trouble, junior brother Wang. Da? So this is martial arts, so impressive. If only I could be like them, with a body as strong as diamond, then no dangerous forbidden ground in Longji Ridge would be inaccessible. Da? All of you are here to become disciples. You may become fellow apprentices later. First, get to know each other. Greetings, 3 senior brothers. Where are you from? A herb gatherer from Longji Ridge. Haha, a stinking herb gatherer wants to learn martial arts. Do you really think martial arts is so easy? Can your family save up this much silver just by gathering herbs? Better use it to improve your life. Spending money to let you train in martial arts would just be a waste. You won't achieve anything anyway. Am I being bullied here? I must not show weakness at a time like this. If I back down, from now on, I'll never hold my head up in Shuashin Hall again. Senior brother Huang, you've gone through trouble. Wang Cheng, what are you doing in the back courtyard? It's like this. Senior brother Huang, I brought a young brother. He wants to become a disciple at our Shuashin Hall. If he wants to join, let him go through the normal process. This young brother might be special. He says he knows Instructor Song. Instructor Song. You all wait here for now. Young brother, come with me. All right. Having a reputation sure is useful. The smell of medicine is quite strong. Some of these medicinal decoctions dissolve blood stisses. Some strengthen your strength. 2 silver taels per bowl. 1 bowl costs 2 silver taels. That could buy how many bowls of lamb soup? No wonder everyone wants to open a medicine shop. Hall master, the disciple Song Jiatao brought has arrived. Hehe, little brother. I've been waiting for you for days. I heard you've been learning skills with Master Shen. I thought you weren't coming. Instructor Song is actually greeting a newcomer with a smile. I was just afraid I didn't have enough silver on me. So I delayed visiting Instructor Song. If you truly wish to learn skills, then the customary offering of tea, I'll take responsibility. It can be waived. I just fear you might not endure hardship. Don't laugh at me, Instructor Song. But what I fear least is hardship. Good, it's rare for someone so young to understand this. Many people spend silver to come, receive the legacy, and still complain about hardship. If you can endure this hardship, then come with me and practice some martial arts. The path of cultivation has 3 gates and 9 realms. To enter the entry realm within the standing gate, one must first practice techniques. Among our 4 major martial arts halls, although each school has different methods, what truly matters is only one thing. Through continuous practice of techniques, you grasp and control your own ki and blood. Only by refining ki and blood into jin, only then does one truly begin the foundation. Do not underestimate the stages of entering the realm, nourishing blood, and strengthening the interior. Every ascension in level will transform the body. Such immense strength, like weightless cotton, if it strikes a person's body, it can even beat a tiger to death. Brother Liu, you took a great risk to gather Haiyan grass for me. I owe you a favor. I will waive the entry fee, but without rules, nothing can be accomplished. We have our own rules. If you cannot master it within 3 months, you will have no chance to be accepted as a disciple. If you cannot master it within 3 months, then you won't have a chance to be taken as a disciple. No one is an exception. I understand the rules. The matter of learning martial arts depends entirely on oneself. Thank you, Instructor Song, for waiving my entry fee. Next time I enter the mountains, I will definitely pick more Haiyan grass to offer you, Instructor. Good lad, any other person would think I am making things difficult. This little herb gatherer is a perceptive person who knows to repay kindness. Waving him a dozen taels of silver creates a good karmic bond, and I can get more Haiyan grass in return. No matter how you calculate it, it's not a loss. Since you have entered the gate, do not delay any further. The Burning Body Hall's basic techniques are nothing more than 3. The Wandering Snake Step trains body movement. To activate Ki and blood, Demon Stone Palm is a lethal move for dueling. Its force is ferocious. After reaching great mastery, 7 or 8 strong men cannot get near. As for the third one, it is the Crouching Tiger stance. It can stretch tendons and bones, training all muscles of the body. You've never practiced martial arts before, so today I'll first teach you the Crouching Tiger stance, to open up your sinews and bones. There are myriad stance methods, but ultimately it boils down to 4 words, stillness and movement combined. Just standing still is a dead stance. Standing for 10 years won't achieve anything. You must know how to move. That is considered a living stance. Watch closely, my disciple. Drop elbows, twist the body, and move the hips. Every movement engages the muscles of the whole body. This is the foundation of lion dance. Did you remember what I just said? I understood.
这小后生连
This
私
young
塾都
lad
没上
hasn't
过
even attended private
未
school.
曾开
His
智
intellect hasn't been
学
opened yet.
东西必然
He
极
will
慢
certainly learn things very slowly.
这伏虎桩8个
The
姿
crouching
势
tiger stance has
他
8
今日若
postures.
是能记住2
If
个
he can remember 2
便已
today,
算是不错了
it would already be considered good.
听明白大概
I
了。
understood the general
我
idea.
脑子笨，
I'm
刚刚已
slow-witted.
经很努力地去
I
记了，
already tried very
也
hard
只
to
能记
remember,
住前边
but
7
could
个。
only remember the first 7.
记住7个
Remembered
这
7.
怎么可能
How is that
没
possible?
开智的山野
A
村
village
童
boy who hasn't yet
看
branched
一
out
遍就能记住
can
7
remember
个姿
7
势
postures after
口
just
说
one
无
look.
凭
Words
那
are
你打
not
一遍
proof.
我瞧
Then
瞧
perform them once and let me see.
他竟然连第8个姿势
He even
也记下
managed
了一
to
些
remember a bit of the 8th
只
stance.
是当下气力不
But
足
for now, his strength is
根本
insufficient.
打不完
He cannot complete it
神
at
也
all.
真是眼睛
Master
毒
Shen truly has sharp
不
eyes,
愧是龙脊岭最
as
有本
expected
事
of the
的
most
法
capable
宝
leader of Dragon Spine Ridge.
这陆小兄弟的天分
This young
说一
brotherless
句百
talent,
里挑一
it's no
绝不过
exaggeration to
分
call it 1 in 100.
妥妥的武道天才
Undoubtedly a martial genius.
可以了你暂且休息
All
片
right,
刻
you may rest a
回
while.
回气力
Restore your
沉
energy.
肩坠肘
Sink the shoulders
力
and drop the
从地
elbows.
起
Power originates
不
from the
可用
ground.
蛮力硬扛
Do not rely on
得
brute
让
force to
气
endure.
血顺着
Let your
筋
ki
骨
and
走
blood flow along the
原来
sinews
是
and
气血
bones.
被死力给
So it
堵住
turns out
了
the ki and blood were
腹
blocked
里
by
突
stiff
然爆
force.
发出一阵
In
擂
his
鼓般
abdomen,
的
a sound like
这
thunder and drums suddenly burst forth.
你悟性不错
Haha, your
也不用
comprehension is
太过着
impressive.
急去练
But don't rush too
你
much to
先前
practice.
气血亏
You
空
previously depleted
身
your
子
ki and
虚
blood.
浮
Your body
根
is
本
weak
无
and
法让你
unsteady.
撑太长时间
It cannot
现在
sustain you
最
for
重要
long
的
at
事
all.
情
The
还是
most
填饱
important
肚
thing
子再
now
说
is to fill your stomach first.
我们习武之人
For
想要
us
练得
martial
快
practitioners,
练得猛
if we wish to
吃
train
上面
quickly and
就
intensely,
绝对不能马虎
we must never be
唯
careless
有
about
吃这
food.
些大补之物
Only by consuming
才
these
能够
highly
将你体
nourishing
内的
things
气血彻
can the
底
ki
激发
and
出来
blood in your body
你
be
才能
thoroughly
更快地
activated.
长气血
Then you can build up ki and blood faster.
好吃。
像是这
Delicious.
鸡汤对你
For
现在
example,
来
this
说
chicken soup.
算是大有
For your
裨
current
益
state,
以后
it
等你
is of
气
great
血真
benefit.
正提升起来
Later,
了
once your ki and
还
blood
得
have
要
truly
有药
improved,
膳作为补
you will
充
still need medicinal meals as
只是这药
supplementation.
膳价格
However,
确实
the
不算
price of this
便宜
medicinal meal is
好强
indeed
的
not
药
cheap.
力，肚
Such
子里
strong
暖
medicinal
烘烘的
power,
前
warm in the
所未有的
stomach,
充实，
an unprecedented feeling of
仅仅
fullness.
加了一点佐料的鸡汤，
Chicken soup
就
with
有
just
这
a bit
样
of
立竿见影
seasoning
的效果。
already has such an immediate
若是
effect.
换作武馆
If
里
it
真
were
正用
at
配
the
方
martial arts academy,
熬煮出来的
the
药
medicinal
膳，
meal truly
那得
brewed with a
多
recipe.
强！
How
若
powerful
是
would
有
that
药
be?
膳辅助，
If
我
I
练
had
武
the
的
aid of
速度
medicinal
肯
meals,
定还能
my
变得
martial
更
arts
快。
training speed would surely become
就
even
是这
faster.
钱，得想办法去赚
But
啊。
this money, I have to find a way to earn it.
多谢师兄。想
Thank
要
you,
在这
senior
烧
brother.
山馆立足，
To establish oneself
银
in this
钱和
burning
天
body
赋
hall,
真是缺一不可。
silver and talent are
王
truly
承那般小
indispensable.
心客气，
Wang
无
Cheng
非
was
是
so
因为
cautious and
黄师
polite
兄家境
only
殷
because
实，
senior brother Huang
吃
comes
得
from a wealthy
强贵的
family,
药膳，
can
进
afford their
驻极
expensive
快，
medicinal meals,
未来
progressing
极有可
extremely
能成
fast,
为真正的武
highly
士。
likely to become a true martial master in the
黄
future.
师兄，我进来
Senior brother
练
Huang,
武，
I've
心
been
中
training
还
in
有
martial
疑
arts
惑，
recently,
师
and
兄
still
可
have
否
doubts in
为
my
我
heart.
解惑一二？
Could senior brother
你有
clarify
什
a
么
thing
疑
or two
惑，
for me?
尽管说。
What doubts do you
师
have?
兄自是知无
Just
不
say
言。
it, your senior brother will
先
tell
前
all
教
I
头
know.
提起过，我们
The
修炼
instructor
武艺，
mentioned earlier,
磨练身
we
躯，
practice martial
为
arts,
的就是增长
forge our
气血。
bodies, is in
而
order
这
to
气血
increase ki and blood.
到底又是什么？
Then what
这
exactly is
小
this
子
ki
才
and
来了
blood?
10天，
This kid
却
has
就
only
已经
been here
将
for
伏
10
虎桩
days
练得纯熟，
and has already
甚
mastered
至
the
隐约
crouching
感
tiger
应到了
stance,
体内的气血，
even faintly sensed the ki and blood
这
within
种
his
修炼
body.
速度简直骇人。
This kind of training speed,
我当
this
武
is simply
士
harmful.
说到底
When it
也不
comes
过
down
就
to
只
it,
是血
we
肉之
martial
躯而已
artists
血肉之
are
躯
nothing more than
怎么
flesh
可
and
能比
blood.
得过钢刀
How
铜
can
棍
flesh and blood compare to steel
和
blades
厉
and
害
bronze
的武
clubs? But why do powerful martial artists, with a single strike, shatter bricks and split rocks, and even break bare blades with their bare hands? It is because of qi. Blood gives the human body strong sinews and bones, and deep, long breathing. Slowly, one can nurture a stream of qi. Where does this qi come from? It comes from the blood. As the saying goes, qi is born from blood. So the more abundant your blood, the stronger your qi. Finally, through tempering techniques, standing pole training and practicing, gradually you seize control of this qi, like twisting it into a rope. At this point, your fists and feet will be heavier than others, even if you are as thin as a hemp stalk. Once you exert force and circulate qi, you can easily take down a strong man weighing hundreds of jin. This is qi and blood. Whoever can master qi and blood can enter the realm and become a true martial artist. Mastering qi and blood, entering the realm to become a martial artist. Grandfather said, "Never aim too high." Now I have already cultivated that warm current, faintly showing signs of qi and blood condensation. As long as I persevere, step by step forge ahead, one day I will also be able to grasp it. Junior brother Lu, you're here so early. Senior brother Wang, senior brother Li, good morning. Instructor Song, I went home last night to practice. It seems something went wrong. A mishap occurred. Earlier, I just felt a warm current in my body. Last night, those warm currents grew stronger and stronger. Finally, it was as if a palm had tightly squeezed them together. Does this mean I've already grasped my qi and blood? What did you say? Exert your strength. Your sinews have also grown an inch. No wonder your strength has increased so much. There's an old saying in the martial arts world: if the sinews lengthen by an inch, strength increases tenfold. With this punch he throws, an ordinary adult strongman definitely cannot withstand it. Haha, entering the realm in 3 years is mediocre. Entering the realm in half a year is already excellent. You've only been practicing for less than half a month. Brother Lu is truly formidable. Born with talent, he really entered the realm. If I keep training at this speed, once I enter Longji Ridge, I will surely gather true precious herbs. At that time, basin mutton, buy a whole sheep to eat, and no one would dare to say anything wrong. What a pity, what a pity. Instructor Song, have I made a mistake somewhere? You haven't made a mistake. The one who made a mistake is me. Alas, my eyesight is far inferior to Master Shin's. I let a fine seedling slip away for nothing. Such an extraordinary genius. If I could have recommended him to the Hall Master as a true disciple, his future achievements would have been boundless. But he has already been taken in by Master Shen. So Shen's hall can no longer openly compete for him. Sai, your crouching tiger stance is almost mastered. Next, I will teach you the wandering snake step. The wandering snake step emphasizes the word wander. It is not brute force charging. It is like a spirit snake gliding through grass, skimming the ground swiftly. Your body moves unpredictably, with seamless turns. Watch carefully, use the waist and hips as the pivot. Knees and ankles like springs, your turn. Keep your center of gravity low. Imagine yourself as a carrying pole, both ends sinking downward. Right knee slightly bent. Spine arched like a bow, storing power. Now walk along the line on the ground. Do not spill a drop of the water on the posts onto yourself. Do not touch the posts. Remember, twist, slide, shift. One step, one center of gravity. Use borrowed force in your turns. Liuzi has been training all day. Stay here. I'll have someone boil a pot of Kartikep's chicken soup to replenish your energy. Thank you for your kindness, Instructor Song. But I cannot accept rewards without merit. I dare not accept unearned favors. It is already late today. I will take my leave now. The night banquet is ready. Qi and blood have entered the realm. I have also learned movement techniques. It's time to test the swimming snake step. Tonight, I'll first scout the mountains. Entering the mountains at night. For others, it's a near certain death. For me, it's quite comfortable. I have mastered Qi and blood. The cold wind in the mountains can no longer penetrate me. Enter the mountains. There is something over there. Not enough years. Only 10 years old. Not yet mature. Mark the location. Leave it to harvest later. It will be more valuable then. This technique of the mountain sea seal to sense Qi. It's just like inspecting one's own fields. This place is truly eerie. Such a dense green light. There is definitely a calamity far beyond the ordinary. But it must also be accompanied by an extremely powerful beast. Three-legged toad, as Uncle Wang said. A single toad worth 80 taels of white silver, a spirit creature. Swallowing and exhaling moonlight essence. Grandfather said, only mountain spirits and wild demons that have reached a certain level know how to swallow and exhale moonlight essence. This three-legged toad is about to become a spirit. Tahe? Heart Harmony Talisman, Jade Beast Wood Spirit. Master Shen said, the powerful ones can even change their heads, raising birds and beasts. With this Heart Harmony Talisman, I can subdue fierce birds and savage beasts, and make them serve me. Must stay calm. Keep your feet on the ground. Only then can you go far. This three-legged toad's strength is terrifying. It is definitely not something I can forcefully subdue now. I must find a foolproof plan. Such speed. Can't catch up. I've already spent half of my energy. Continuing the chase would be futile. Instructor Song said, when fighting in formation against others, to overcome the strong with the weak, you must attack when they are unprepared. For a wild beast that is about to become a spirit, if you cannot ensure a sure hit in one strike, never try to steal the glory. Wow, decades old a trick to let his root. These are really good stuff. Uncle, I'm here to deliver. So many mountain products and white potato roots. Good heavens, this is really good stuff. Good stuff with enough age. It's not easy to dig this stuff up. Liazi, you're really skilled. Uncle, you flatter me. Just lucky. Master Shen isn't in the shop today. Master Shen went out early this morning. Wait, I'll get you the money. All exchanged into copper coins. Total of 8 big coins. It's been a little over half a shichen. Not even one with a white glow. Sai, sure enough, those stories in novels about simple markets are all made up to fool people. Half a jin of redbeard root. Connoisseur, these are all good stuff. I'll charge you 200 coins. 2 liang of blood venin. This stuff has strong medicinal power. On 100 coins per liang. So expensive. If I hadn't just sold white mane root and gotten a lot of money, I wouldn't even dare to look at these qi and blood medicines. Practicing martial arts is truly a money-burning bottomless pit. Give me 4 liang of blood-activating herb. Blood-activating herb, I'll charge you on 100 coins. Total is exactly 500 yuan. Get lost, you old dog, you're already sick. In total, you can't yield a few jin of meat. If someone gets sick from eating it, old Li's family's decades-old reputation will be ruined. I won't take it, just exchange for a few dozen wen. I'm having a stroke of good fortune right now. With hundreds of thousands of capital, I'll definitely turn things around in one go. Will you take it or not? This white light is 10 times richer than a century-old herb. Dog Bezor. This old dog definitely has the legendary dog Bezor hidden in its belly. Boss, do you sell dog meat here? Young master, you've come at a bad time. We really don't have any dog meat today. But we have pork, mutton, and a cow leg left from yesterday. I have all of that here. If you want game, wait a while and fresh will be in. IV got a craving today, but IV no appetite for any other meat. Dog meat boiled 3 times over. Even immortals can resist. Young man, that is exactly what I am after. A pity, young master, young master. If you want dog meat, I have some ready at home. Looks that one right there. Who do you think you're fooling? This dog is so old its teeth are almost all gone. All skin and bones. Stewed, it'll be nothing but a pot of sticks. What flavor could that have? The meat is too tough to chew. Hey, young master, wait. You can say that. An old dog has its own taste. Chewy, the more you chew, the more flavorful. Plus, it is cheap. Look, it is still alive. Raised for so many years. 50 coppers, just look at this body. 50 coppers for a pot of soup would be a waste of effort. 30,000 is the most for firewood. Oh, my young master. 30,000 is far too little. Look, he's at least good for a few pounds of meat. How about this 40,000 no lower? Forget it. This old dog looks disgusting. Keep him for yourself. Haha, 35,000. 35,000, deal, 35,000. More like 35, when with this skinny mutt thrown in. This scrawny dog looks half dead from hunger. By this heavenly rule, I'll take him home and stew him too. At least there'll be more bones for the broth. Fine. The young master is quick and decisive. 2 dogs for 35 wen, all yours. Hehe, sign it. Just as I thought, Gaobao is truly Gaobao. One of the 3 treasures of the medicinal trade. Known as dog gold, a priceless treasure. Cold-natured, it neutralizes all poisons. It is the primary ingredient of the life-saving miracle pill. A stroke of luck, 1 in 10,000. To think I bought it for just 35 wen. Fortune indeed plays tricks. The withering of its life has become a chance for me to ascend the martial path. You've suffered. In your next life, be reborn into a good family. May you not suffer again. Drink some salt water to cool the heat in your organs, so you may pass away more comfortably. I'm in no hurry to extract the treasure. May you quietly complete this final journey. Quite sensible. Unfortunately, its bloodline is common. Its spiritual nature is insufficient. Cannot use the tungsten talisman. Well, let's just keep it for now. The quality is excellent.
竟真的是上等的狗宝。
It really is top-grade dog treasure. This piece with this weight,
至少能换80
it's
两
worth
雪
at
花
least 80
银。
taels of snow white silver.
连日来的拮据，
The recent
买
financial
药材的
hardship,
窟窿，
the debt for
总算是
buying
减了。
herbs is finally settled.
陆小哥，又寻
Brother
沈
Lu
爷，
is looking for Master Shen
他
again.
老人家还没回呢。
The old master hasn't
要是
returned
实在
yet.
着急，
If
我
you're
寻
truly in
人
a hurry,
去知会沈爷
I'll
一声。
send someone to inform Master Shen.
不找沈爷，
If
还
you're
是
not
照
here
旧
for Master Shen,
出货。
we'll proceed with the shipment as usual.
好家伙，这
Good
分量，
heavens, the weight
这
and
成色，
quality.
是上好的狗黄金。
It's
比
top-grade
前年
dog
王
gold,
员外家收的
even
那
bigger
块
than the
还
piece
大
master
一圈
Wang's
啊！
household
陆小
took in
哥，
2 years ago.
你这运气
Young
真是
Master
绝
Lu,
了。
your luck is truly remarkable.
92两雪花银。
92 taels
沈
of
爷
fine
定的
silver.
规矩，同
Master
狗
Shen's
无
rule,
期。
fair
这
to
价
all,
放
young
哪儿
and
都够
old.
公道了。
This price is fair enough anywhere.
多谢。
Many thanks.
钱是男人胆，
Money
有了
gives a
这
man
笔巨
courage.
款，武道
With this
修
huge
行
sum,
再也不用
I
抠
won't have
抠
to
搜
pinch
搜 了。
pennies in martial cultivation anymore.
劳驾，2碗虎
2
骨
bowls
壮
of
血
tiger
汤，
bone blood
1
strengthening
碗
soup,
参龙
please.
错体羹，
1 bowl of
现喝
ginseng and antler essence soup to drink now.
5两雪花银。
Spending fine silver without a care.
嚯，陆师弟这采药
Ha,
人
junior brother
果
Lu,
然当
you
有
truly
本事
have skill as a herb
5两
gatherer.
雪花银眼都不眨一下，
Doesn't even blink when
想
spending
来师
fine
弟这
silver.
功夫很快
I
又要突破
suspect
了
your
吧。
skill will soon break through
见
again.
黄师兄吉
I hope your
言。
words prove true, senior brother Huang.
赚钱真爽，
Ha,
这
making
滋
money
补
feels
之力
great.
比之前强太
This
多了。
nourishing power is far stronger than before.
这2天顿顿要汤。
These past 2 days, I've had
气血
soup with
虽然
every
在
meal.
长，
Though qi
但
and blood
太
are
慢了。
increasing.
饿
It's too
呼吸
slow.
的三足蝉
The starving
距
tiger
离
sucks on
成
the
精
3-legged
只差
toad,
一步。
only 1 step away from
时
becoming
间
a
根本
spirit.
不等人。我
Time
气
simply
血
waits
根
for
基
no one.
好使，
My qi and
值
blood
得一搏。
foundation is solid.
劳烦，
Worth the
给我
gamble.
换成这碗夺命汤。
Boss, switch me to this bowl of death courting soup. And 'cause her
好霸道的药性，
such a domineering medicinal property.
必须撑
Hold
住。
on. Must hold on. As here.
好小子，你这练功速度，
Good lad,
蕊
your
实
training
惊人
speed is truly
才几
astonishing.
天功夫，竟然就跨
In
过了
just a
那
few
道坎
days,
儿。
you've
入
actually
境大
crossed that
成了
threshold, reached
根
great
基还
success in
打得
entry
如此
realm,
扎实浑厚，
and your foundation
看
is
来
so
那
solid
夺
and
命汤
profound.
没白喝。
It seems that death courting
你的
soup
身子
wasn't drunk
骨
in
硬
vain.
是扛住了药力，
Your body really
还
withstood
化
it.
作了自
The
身
medicinal
底
power
蕴。
has even transformed
错，
into your own
很不错。
foundation. Good, very
你
good.
现在的气血根基，
Your
足
current
以
key
支撑
and
你
blood
修炼
foundation
真正的
is
游
enough to
蛇步
support
了。
your cultivation of the
游
true
蛇步。
wandering snake step.
我之前在
Wandering
宽
snake
屏
step
上
I,
不是已经
previously
学
on the
过
wide
游蛇步
screen.
了吗？
Hadn't I
难
already
道
learned the
那还
wandering
不是
snake
真
step?
正的游蛇步？
Could it be that
不错。
wasn't the true wandering snake step?
先前你学的那
Correct.
游蛇步，
The
不
wandering
过是
snake
打
step you
根
learned
基的
before.
东西，
It is
真正的
merely
游蛇步
foundational training.
乃是一套
The true
高明
wandering
的步
snake step
法。
is a superior
练
footwork.
会了之后，足以让你
Once
的
you
身
have
法
mastered
速
it,
度迈
it
入
will
到一
allow
个
your
新的
movement
层次。
speed to reach
看
a
好
new
了，
level.
此步
Watch
法之精
closely.
髓不在快，
The essence
而
of
在
this footwork is
诡，
not speed,
如蛇行草
but in being
莽，
as elusive as a snake
贴
slithering
地
through the
疾
grass,
走，
skimming the
转折
ground
无痕，
swiftly,
飘
with seamless
忽不
turns,
定。
unpredictable
此
and
步
erratic.
法练至
When
深
this
处，
footwork is cultivated
10
to a
步
deep
之
level,
内，
Within 10 paces, it is extraordinarily fast. No matter how fierce your fists and kicks, you cannot land a hit. It would be futile, agile and uncanny. This is exactly the life-saving technique I lack most now. That vicious tiger stream three-legged toad is as huge as a millstone. Its movements must be less swift and agile than a snake's. If I can use this footwork to maneuver, I can put myself in an invincible position. Instructor Song, if a martial artist wants to deal with those that have become formidable, thick-skinned and tough mountain spirits, aside from evasive body movement, what is most important? Treasure blades and sharp swords, preferably a divine weapon that can cut through iron like mud. Those things that have become spirits have bones, sinews, skin, and membranes far tougher than ordinary beasts. Ordinary blades and swords striking them probably cannot even break the skin. No matter how fierce your fists and feet, hitting them is like scratching an itch through a boot. Hard to injure their foundation. Only by using the sharpest blades and pouring all your strength. And seeking their weak points. One strike to sever sinews and bones. Tear through skin and flesh. Only then is there a chance of victory. Coach, please teach me the true swimming snake step. It's about time. These past few nights, I've been scouting the site. The habits of the three-legged toad are thoroughly understood. It's time to go find a sharp weapon. Feel free to inspect the goods. Clear price tags. The terrain at Evil Tiger Creek is treacherous. Long weapons are easily hindered. This type is convenient for close combat. A short blade suited for flexible thrusts and chops is most fitting. How much for this short blade? Green steel mixed with 3 parts of chill iron shavings. 100 refinements, 30 taels. Pure silver, no bargaining, 30 taels. The 92 taels earned from selling a dog espezor. Medicinal broths and dietary therapy at the Burning Body Hall are like a bottomless pit. In just a few days, they swallowed up dozens of taels. Now this blade is about to take another 30 taels. Only by using the sharpest blades to find its weakness, and strike to sever its sinew and bone in one blow. Only then is there hope of victory. To deal with the three-legged toad, I must have a divine weapon in hand. If I cheap out for a few taels of silver, and my weapon is not strong, if it gets destroyed, I'll lose my life as well. Silver lost can be earned again, but there's only one life, fine. I'll take this one. This blade is sharp. Use it with care. Don't hurt yourself. 92 taels of pure silver. Came fast and left even faster. Now once again my purse is empty. So what if the money is all spent? Everything that needs to be prepared is ready. Tonight, it's time to enter the mountains again. In the past, running 10 li of mountain road would make my legs feel as heavy as lead. Now, with my ki and blood entering the realm, this treacherous mountain path is as easy as walking on flat ground. Before, when I ran into those scavenging mountain wolves, I could only yield the path and smile like a dog. In this world now, it ultimately comes down to speaking with your fists. To avoid being bullied, you must earn enough capital to stand on your own. Devouring the moon's essence. This beast is indeed cultivating using the full moon.
就是此刻。
This is the moment. No. The blood body awakens wisdom and enhances intellect. A photographic memory. This is a supreme treasure that cannot be bought even for 1,000 gold pieces. With it, no matter how obscure the martial arts manual, I can memorize it all after just one read. Ah, that was close. Truly hanging by a thread. Around the Dragon Ridge area, herb gatherers who can single-handedly eliminate a full-grown three-legged toad can probably be counted on one's fingers. I have finally lived up to Master Shin's expectations. Grandfather, do you see this? I have made something of myself. This outer skin ground into powder is a top-tier ingredient for making a fatal poison that kills on contact. It must not be damaged. Young Master Shen, this time I finally did not embarrass you. All the doubts I had in martial arts training from the past, I've fully grasped the key points Instructor Song explained. Enlightenment, is this what enlightenment feels like? Thoughts that used to take me half a day to ponder now suddenly become clear in an instant. Now, I suppose I have truly opened my mind. Time to descend the mountain and claim this reputation. Have you heard? 2 more reckless herb gatherers the other day fell in Hungry Tiger Creek. Their bones couldn't even be fully recovered. Not just the other day. Counting these past 2 months, at least 10 lives have been lost to that menace. My cousin went to Hungry Tiger Creek and never came back. That creature has thick hide and tough skin, and the venom it spews can even pierce through stone. It's almost become a monster. Ordinary constables and runners going there is just asking for death. Isn't that right? The Yemen's bounty notice has been posted for a month. 50 taels of pure silver. Yet no one dares to take it. After all, you need to be alive to spend the money. With Lu Chen, the herb gatherer from Poetry Lane, took down the notice to rid Aning County's townsfolk of a scourge. Good heavens. 6th brother, no. 6th brother, truly, that monster from your creek was slain by you. Yeah, I said as much. From a young age, I saw that Brother Lu was no ordinary fish in a pond. That gaze, that frame, radiate a spiritual aura. What did I say? I say it's still old Master Shen's supernatural skills. Turning stone to gold, he must have obtained Master Shen's true inheritance. After being taught a few secret techniques, he underwent a complete transformation. This is the taste of renown. Everyone is enthusiastic. Everyone is friendly. The warmth and cold of this world are so clearly delineated, all hinged upon fame and fortune. As long as I keep winning, they'll have to keep smiling at me. Stop shouting. The Yamen grounds. No clamor. Who just called out to post the notice?
差爷，是我，与师相
I
陆
am
晨。
Chayi Yoshishian Luchen.
你
Ha, you're answering the call to remove the evil.
你可知道那恶虎
Boy,
溪
do
的？
you know what that evil tiger in hell is? Brother Lu, you are brave and capable. Please wait here for a moment. I will go in now to report to the captain.
这三足蝉的分量，
The weight of this three-legged toad. I wonder if it's enough to give Master Shen proper face.
当众确认，
If the Yamen can
这响
confirm
动
it
还是
publicly,
够大了。
this commotion should be loud enough.
安宁县衙令，
Decree of the Anning County Office.
采药人陆晨孤身入山
The herbalist Lu Chen entered the mountains alone. A fierce tiger burst forth. The calamity it brought, a monstrous three-legged toad, removed a great scourge from the land. His merit shall be recorded in the township. Therefore hereby awarded 100 taels of silver. To publicize his achievement, to reassure the people.
我的老天爷，100两！
Oh my heavens, 100 taels, a full 100 taels of official silver. It truly is a three-legged toad. Even the government recognizes it. Brother Lu has truly made something of himself. A great accomplishment. This is our Anning County's young hero, Brother
扬
Lu.
名
His might makes his name known.
得利，
He has established himself and gained profit. 100 taels of official silver.
烧完热气腾腾的水盆
How
羊
many
肉
bowls of steaming lamb soup can this
足够
buy?
我在烧深广喝上多
Enough
少
for me to
碗
drink
夺
how
命
many bowls of
汤
life-taking soup at the Burning Body Pavilion?
后生可畏呢。
The younger generation is formidable indeed. Brother Lu, the county magistrate summons you to the office to speak. Follow me.
八字衙门朝南开，
The Yamen gate
有理
faces
无
south
钱
with the
莫
charactery.
进来。
Though you have reason without money,
曾
do
经
not
的
enter.
我，连看一眼
Once
这扇
I
大门的资格都没有。
Did not even have the
如今
qualification to glance
我
at this
捧着
gate,
百两赏银，
but now, holding
堂而
100
皇中
taels
地
of
踏
reward
了进
silver,
来。
I stride in
这就是
openly
实
and
力带
proudly.
来的跨越。
This is the leap brought by strength.
陆小哥，这位是汤师爷。
Young
还
Master
不见
Lu,
过
this is Secretary Tang. Why not pay your respects?
陆小哥，还不快行礼？
草民
Brother
与师
Lu,
相
why
陆
not pay
晨
your respects?
拜见汤
The
师爷。
commoner Yoshi pays respects to Lu
免
Chen.
礼免礼。
Advisor Tang, haha.
英雄出少
Rise,
年，
rise.
当真是
A
英雄
hero
出少
emerges
年
from
啊
youth.
那恶虎
Truly
溪
a
的
hero
三
from
足
youth.
蝉凶焰
That
滔
evil
天
tiger-sucking, three-legged
悬上
toad's vicious
榜
aura
门
was
贴了
overwhelming.
粤语
The wanted
硬是
poster
无
at the
人
gate had
敢
been up for
接
over a month.
想不
But
到
no one dared to
竟
take
被
the
你这般
bounty.
年纪的后生给除了。
Unexpectedly, a
了
youth
不
of
起
your age managed to
该赏
eliminate it.
这100
Remarkable,
两纹
you
银
deserve a
是
reward.
你应得的。
This 100
县
taels
尊
of
大
silver
人得
is what
知
you have
此
earned.
事，
The
亦是
county
连连抚
magistrate
恤
learned of
称
this
赞。
matter
陆晨，
and repeatedly
你为
stroked
安
his
宁
beard in
县立
praise.
了大功。
Lu Chen,
汤
you
师
have
爷
rendered great
明
service to
鉴
Anning County.
为乡亲
Advisor
除
Tang, you
害
are
保
discerning.
一方平
To remove a
安
scourge for the
本是
villagers
草民分
and
内之
protect the
事
peace of this
岂
region
敢贪
is
图
originally
后
this
世
commoner's
这
duty.
百两纹
How
银
dare I covet
于
such a
草民
generous
而
reward?
言实
As
在
for
过
this
于
100
厚
taels
重
of silver to this
草民
commoner,
斗胆
it is
恳
truly too
请师
heavy a
爷
gift.
收回赏银
I humbly
只
beg
求
Advisor
能为
Tang to
县
take
尊
back
大
the reward
人
silver.
和师爷分
I
忧
only seek to share the worries of the
便
county
心满意
magistrate
足
and Advisor Tang.
小小一个
And then
采
I
药
will be
人，非
content.
但不喜形于色，
Just a small
反而
herb
急着
gatherer.
往外
Not
推。
only does he not show joy, but he egerly pushes it
对
away. Indeed, 100 taels of snow-white silver is enough to make many in an county envious and their hearts race. He, a rootless and foundationless young man, holding this pile of silver as he walks out of the yamen, is no different from flaunting wealth in the streets. In the bustling market, this is understanding how to spend money to avert disaster, using the reward silver to exchange for the government's protection. Such a young age, yet you have such a shrewd mind. Ah, Brother Liu, you are mistaken. Rewarding merit and punishing faults is the imperial law. This silver is rightfully yours. How could we possibly take it back? Quickly take it. This humble one is overwhelmed. I removed the harm not for silver. This silver is too valuable. I feel unworthy to accept it. I would not be able to sleep or eat in peace. I beg you, Master Shi, to have compassion on me. Humbly retract this command. So he is actually Master Shen's apprentice. Then this lad is indeed even more clever. Brother Liu, your integrity is high. You are unwilling to accept such a generous reward. I, Master Shi, admire your sincere heart. However, you have merit in eliminating the threat. This is an undeniable fact. These 100 taels of fine silver. Since you insist on declining, I, Master Shi, will decide on behalf of the magistrate. Accept this 1 ingot. Consider it fulfilling your sense of public duty, and also upholding the court's regulations. As for this reward for merit, Lu Chen, heed the order. Kong Ming is present. You, working as that deep mountain herb gatherer, is truly a waste of your talents. Today, I, Master Shi, on behalf of the magistrate, bestow upon you this mountain patrolling copper bell. From this day forward, you shall be the recognized mountain wolf of the Renning County office. With this bell, you may freely enter all mountains under the county's jurisdiction. Inspect herbs and enforce the law. I hope you conduct yourself with integrity. Continue to serve for the peace and offerings of the fragrant funds. Having become a mountain wolf, with this string of bells, I am no longer a lowly herb gatherer, at the mercy of the pharmacy owner. This represents the county office's recognition. It is the endorsement of the authorities. The words inspect and enforce the law are a talisman that can deter petty villains. Even if I truly encounter trouble, I now have a path to seek help. This small copper bell is worth far more than those 100 taels of silver. Your humble subject Lu Chen thanks the master for his grace. I will not disappoint the high hopes of the county magistrate and the master. Master Teng's exceptionally generous reward was clearly done as a favor to Master Shen. My meager abilities are far from enough to truly earn their respect. Strength, only one's own strength, is the foundation of survival. 50 taels, how many bowls of Finian lamb could that buy? How many bowls of life-taking soup could it buy at the Burning Body Pavilion? Thank you for your trouble, elder brother. I trouble you today to lead the way and deliver messages. This youngster has just gained a bit of fame. In the days ahead, walking around the county, I will inevitably need to trouble the various elder brothers from the Yemen. This small token of gratitude is just for you and the brothers to buy some tea. Ah, little brother Liu, you're far too polite, too formal. Don't worry, I won't take this silver for nothing. My name is Zhu Wu. From now on, within this and in County Yemen, just mention Brother Li's name. The constables from all 3 shifts will surely show you some respect. If anything comes up, just speak up. Then I'll be counting on Brother Zhu Wu's care. By decree of the county magistrate, the Honorable Falcon Feather Master commands to the herb gatherer Lu Chen for permanently eradicating the fierce tiger and vicious beasts, a merit that benefits the incense bearers. He is specially granted the Hill Patrol Copper Bell, appointed as the wild wolf of an county Yemen. The county magistrate himself praised, saying, young brother Lu Chen is a true brave man of our Ning County. Oh my, it's really 6. You've made it, even got to see the magistrate. Good, good. Hear that? 100 taels of pure white silver. This kid just got back. He's bound to let his guard down sometime. Sneak in at midnight, without anyone knowing. Brother Zhu Wu, see those skulking fellows over there. The riffraff from Yeshi Lane, Buldy 3 and Wang Bala. They bully the market and do plenty of shady deeds daily. Right now they're eyeing the silver in my arms. A few worthless bugs not fit for the stage. Rest assured, young brother Lu, taking people's money means getting rid of their troubles. In a bit, I'll make them cry for their parents. Master official, have mercy. This master is in a foul mood today. I'll use you few scoundrels to vent my anger. What, you refuse to submit? My fellow neighbors. I, Lu Chen, was fortunate to have eliminated the demon beast today. Thanks to the county magistrate for bestowing this mountain patrol copper bell. Were it not for the usual kindness from my neighbors, I, a lonely lad, would never have come this far. Lu Chen here thanks you all for your esteemed presence. $50 taels of silver. Bought Zhu Wu's iron teeth. To beat back the jackals and wolves, yet those iron teeth cannot shatter the greed in men's hearts, nor forge true reverence. External force may be borrowed, but a moment's aid may not last a lifetime. The county office's bronze bell, the constable's iron ruler. In the end, a blade is another's blade. Only personal strength is the true foundation for standing firm. Hey, quite accomplished now. Little 6, all thanks to Lord Shen's excellent guidance. This kid got lucky and succeeded. I dare not take credit. This meditation robe is specially presented to you. This young man has an upright posture. His eyes are clear but hide sharpness. The resilience between his brows has become more restrained. Not arrogant nor impatient in matters. Knows gratitude. This old man did not misjudge you. Not bad, not bad. Courtesy calls for reciprocity. Since you have given me a generous gift, I have also prepared a return gift for you. Come with me for the return gift. Songbia mentioned to me that you joined the Burning Body Hall to train in martial arts. That's a good thing. I follow the path of strange arts and detest red tape above all. If you have the skill, learn whatever you want, I support it. This barrel uses a full 10 doses of fierce tiger and wolf medicine, paired with 50-year-old astrigalas and wild ginseng. Boiled for a full 3 hours. It's called the bone-shattering, marrow-cleansing decoction. The medicinal power is violent, capable of penetrating straight to the marrow. My shop lacks many things, but never medicinal herbs. This barrel of rare herbs boiled over fierce fire costs at least 80 taels of pure silver to start. Master Shen, this return gift is too heavy. Between master and disciple, what matters is the inheritance. Now that you've entered my school, A master nurturing his disciple. It's only right and proper. But I'll be frank first. This medicine is extremely potent. Even a strong man in his prime might not endure it. Go in and give it a try. Bear as much as you can. If you truly can't stand it, come out immediately. Saving your life is what matters. It's no shame. 6Z understands. So hot, as if countless red-hot blades are piercing into my flesh. All right. Nourish the dragon sinews. This method demands an extremely high level of root bone and willpower. That you could activate this today shows the steadfastness of your heart and will. Very good. Since you have such fortune, then train for your master until your bones and sinews are like a dragon. Train until you stand towering between heaven and earth. My bones feel as if they have been disassembled and reassembled. This potent medicine is indeed fierce. I'll have to spend money again. The medicinal meals at the body tempering hall cost money. Sigh. Now my body is growing wildly. My clothes and shoes no longer fit. A few days ago, the neighbors on Yinmingli brought eggs and game to curry favor. Dealing with social obligations is also a hassle. Rainmaster Lane is ultimately not a place for long-term stay. I need to save up 200 taels of pure silver to buy a large green brick house with a courtyard in the inner city. A tree grows to its full height. The 3 days of cramping pain were not in vain. Young Master Lu. Finally, I've waited until you returned. I am Jia Ren, steward of the Revival Hall. I have long admired your fame and brother in Elms, and came specially today to pay respects. Steward Jia, you are too kind. Young Master Lu, a youthful hero. Our master greatly admires you. He specifically instructed me to be sure to invite you to grace us with your presence and join the Revival Hall. Inside, there is a 3-courtyard house with a small garden. Monthly salary of 60 taels of silver, plus 5 doses of body-fortifying pills every month. What do you think? Steward Jia's kind offer. Lu Chen gratefully appreciates it. But Lu Chen already has a master. I am doing well under Master Shen, and have no other intentions for now. No matter. Brother Lu is loyal and righteous. Since that is the case, I shall not force the issue. I merely heard that you obtained a 3-legged toad. I wonder if you could part with its slough. The price is certainly negotiable. I have already offered the 3-legged toad's slough to my esteemed master. Master Shen truly has none left to give. Please take back your generous gift as well. Since the slough has already been presented, it is only reasonable for your master. Brother, please reconsider. The doors of Haichen Hall are always open to you. Pa, you ungrateful little bastard who doesn't appreciate favors. Do you really think that killing a beast and hanging a shabby belle makes you superior? In this Anning County, without our pharmacy and trading company, your mountain goods will rot in the hills and feed the rats. Relying on an old coffin dodger with 1 foot in the grave, Shen Henghe thinks he's hitched his wagon to a star. An ungrateful wretch. We'll see about that. Let's see how long you can keep strutting.
你又突破了，
You've broken
好
through
小
again.
子，这才几天，
Good lad,
这
it's
筋
only
骨
been a few
这
days.
气血，简
This
直是脱
physique,
胎
this ki
换
and
骨。
blood. It's like a
神
complete
爷当
rebirth.
真是好大的手笔，
Master Shen truly
先
has a
前他
generous
才
hand.
入进大成，
Before, he was only
如
at
今这
entry
股
realm
劲力
perfection.
赫然已
Now
经
this
破
Jin
开了关
strength
卡，
has clearly
去到
broken through the
阳血的
barrier,
层次了。
reaching Xianxia's
若非
level.
那些价值不菲的虎狼
If not
药
for
浴，
those costly
绝
tiger wolf
无
medicinal
可
bats,
能这般快。
it would be absolutely
黄
impossible
天
to be
行
so fast.
你过来，
Huang Tianxing, come here.
宋教头，
你先前已突
Instructor
破到
Song,
入境
you
大
have
成，
previously broken through to entry
正
realm
该追
perfection.
求尽力反
You
哺。
should be pursuing the reversal
如
replenishment of
今陆
Jin.
晨也到了这般境界，
Now Lu Chen
正
has
好
also reached
你
this
二人
realm.
当众搭把手，
It's fitting that the two of
让
you
我看
spar in
看
public.
你们对尽力的掌控。
Let me see your control
莫
of
要觉
Jin.
得他年岁小就轻视，
Don't look down on him
否
just
则
because
你得
he's
栽个
young.
大跟头。
Otherwise, you will take a
一
big
个刚
fall.
来没多久的采药
A medicine
郎，
gatherer who just
就
arrived
算
not
走了
long
狗
ago,
屎运得了沈
even
爷的
if he got
厚
lucky,
赐，
received Master
强
Shen's
行
generous
拔高
gifts,
境界，也
forcibly
必定
raised
是
his
根基
realm.
虚浮，
His
劲力
foundation
松
must
散，
be unstable.
如
His
何
Jin
能与
is
我这
loose.
稳扎稳打的
How can
人
he
比？
compare to someone like me, who builds step
陆
by
师
step?
弟，请了，咱们
Junior
就按
brother
规
Lu,
矩
please.
搭个手。
Let us test our strength
试
according
试
to the
劲。
rules.
黄师兄，得罪了。
Senior brother Huang, forgive me. Does he?
怎么可能？这力量
How is this possible?
像是一堵浇筑了
This
铁水
strength
的
is like a
铜墙
copper wall cast with molten iron.
硬碰硬，黄师兄竟然被
When
震退
force
了。
meets force, senior brother Huang was actually knocked back.
好劲力，
Good Jin again.
双龙出海！
Double dragons emerge from the sea.
完了，
It's over. Hehehe.
好一个游蛇步，好
What a
一手
fine
手
wandering
法
snake
游
step.
心，
Such perfect command of
黄天
release
行
and restraint.
你输的不冤，
Huang Tianxing,
气
your
血
loss is
斑
not
晕，
unjust.
隐有虎豹
Circulating
雷
ki
音，
and blood,
筋骨
eliciting the
发力
tiger leopard thunder
尽
roar.
力凝练
Full exertion of
如
sinews
魂
and bones,
这是踏入
condensed
了
and refined
养
like
血
soul
之
force.
境，
This
立
is
观
stepping
第
into the
二
blood
重天
nourishing
的
realm,
征兆。
a sign of breaking through to the second level of
黄师
closed door
兄，
cultivation.
承让了。
Senior brother Huang,
小
I
弟
am
侥
indebted
幸
to your
突
concession.
破，方
This
才
junior
多
brother
有
luckily
冒
broke
犯。
through.
陆
Please
师
forgive
弟
my
天
impertinency
纵
earlier.
奇才，
Junior brother
我
Lu, a
输得
prodigy of
心服
heaven
口
given
服。
talent. I
是
am
师兄
completely
我有
convinced
眼
in
无
defeat.
珠了。
This senior
Chen,
brother was
你过
blind
来。
to your ability.
你竞技虽
Lu
快，
Chen, come here.
但对敌经验
Although
和
your
招
sword
数还
technique is
欠缺
fast,
火候。
your combat
今
experience
日
and moves still
我
lack
便给你
refinement.
拆解权力。
Today, I will break down and explain the full principles for you.
陆哥儿，你如今风头正劲，
Brother Lu,
有
your
桩事
fame
儿
is at its peak
老
right
哥得
now.
提点你几句。
There's something
龙
I
脊
must
岭那地
advise you
界
on, brother.
盘踞着不少根
The
山狼，
Dragon Ridge Range
这些
harbors
家
many
伙
mountain wolves.
个个都是刀头舔血
Every
的
single
狠
one of
角
those
色，
fellows
手
are
上
hardened men who
是
risk
真
their
有
lives
几
for
分
blood.
邪门手
They
段的。
truly possess some
他们
sinister
最喜
arts.
欢抱成团，拉起那老虎子
They
的
love
巡
to
山
band
队。
together and form Old Beard's
图什么？
Mountain Patrol.
为啥？图的就是人多
What
势
for
众，
why?
好去博那深山
They
老
seek
林里
strength
的
in
百年
numbers
老参、
To
奇
plunder the
珍异兽。
century-old ginseng deep in the
你如
forest.
今在安宁县
And
弄
rare
出这么大
beasts.
动静，
Now that
名
you've
声
stirred
在
things up in
外
an county, your
那些闻
reputation
着
spreads
腥味的
far.
豺狼必
Those
定会
jiggles
找
who
上
smell
门来，
blood will
想
surely come
拉你
knocking.
入伙。
They'll want to pull
陆
you
哥哥，
into their gang.
切莫被花言巧语
Brother
迷了
Lu,
眼。
don't be fooled
那
by
帮
sweet
人是
words.
真正磨牙吮血的
That bunch
豺
are
狼，
true wolves, gnashing
十之
teeth and
八
sucking
九
blood.
都是翻脸无
9
情，
times out of 10,
沾
they'll
上了
turn on you
甩不
without
脱。
mercy. Once you're involved, you can't shake them off. Trust them, and they'll grind your bones to dust and swallow them. Are there any famous figures in this patrol? First is the Overlord Blade, Dongba under him. He keeps 7 or 8 tough guys, specializing in swift blades. He himself wields a ghost head saber that has reaped countless lives of the disobedient. Second in command is Ghost Hand Zhu Chao. That man treads a crooked path and has deep ties with those bone-gnawing masters of Return Spring Hall. Very deep connections. He acts unscrupulously, vicious and underhanded. The rest are a few more, mostly blood relatives of the same clan, united as one cord. If these people come into conflict, it will be even more harmful to you. You must be careful. Elder brother's advice, I will keep it in mind. Entering the mountains to seek treasure. 9 chances of death to 1 of life. Every inch of soil stained with treasure aura is soaked in the blood of predecessors. Now my reputation has spread abroad. Those jackals will surely set their sights on me. The future is still uncertain. But in this small patch of land, bones and sinews as a fortress, strength is my greatest confidence. Steward Jia, you're not in high spirits tonight. Which blind fellow has offended you? The biannual audit from the master is approaching. These days, things have been strange. The herb gatherers sent out by the sect have lost several groups in a row and barely obtained any high-quality poisonous creatures. This cursed sun is harsh. All the poisonous things hide in the crevices of the drains. Originally, I had my eye on the west of Evil Tiger, that 3-legged toad that has become a spirit. I had already sharpened my knife. Don't mention that brat. I just came back from him, snubbed. An ungrateful dog. How about I find an opportunity when he goes up the mountain to collect pills? Silently take care of him, once and for all. No, he is under Shenhenghe's protection. Moreover, the recent attention he's drawn is too great. He's also on record at the Yamen. Moving against him would be asking for trouble. The most urgent matter now is to quickly obtain a sufficient amount of potent poison to present to the master. Otherwise, sooner or later, this boat under our feet will capsize into the Bajia River, feeding the turtles. Haha, rest assured. Manager Jia, have I, Zhu Chao, ever let you down when handling matters? I've already looked into this. Now there are some leads. We're just waiting for the right moment. Hehehe, my ki and blood have surged, and my appetite has doubled. To continue breaking through, medicinal meals and herbal baths absolutely cannot be interrupted. These tens of silver taels in hand seem like a lot, but once spent, I'm afraid they won't last even half a month. I still need to go into the mountains. Move aside quickly. Move aside. What a grand display. Diamond chains, wire nets. This is definitely not for gathering herbs. They're going to capture some terrifying creature. Look at this setup. Boss Dong must have received solid intel to go into the mountains and court great calamity. Court great calamity. I heard from my cousin who works at Hoichun Hall that he let it slip. Boss Dong's target this time is a nest of mountain crossing wasps. Those things are so venomous they can corrode bones and melt sinews. A nest has at least a dozen of them, going to provoke them. What is the difference from storming the Hall of Yama? Ha, fortune favors the bold. Kid, you don't know shit. Hoichun Hall put out a bounty for mountain crossing wasps. As long as the snake skin is intact, and the venom fangs are not missing. 60 taels of silver paid on the spot. Do the math, a nest of over a dozen. How much would that be? Gleaming white silver. Enough for you to live on for a lifetime. Meat with every meal. Wine every night. Hahaha, 60 taels apiece is indeed tempting. But this group has probably never even seen a mountain crossing wasp. Or what it looks like. Such a ferocious and poisonous creature. Ordinary blades striking it would only cause sparks, provoking them. Is simply suicide. At my current strength, I can't afford to provoke them. Dongba dared to openly display his Vajra chains and specially made capture nets. Surely he was fully confident. The most terrifying thing in Dragon Ridge has never been venomous snakes or fierce beasts, but the human heart. The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind, in this forest that devours men without spitting out bones. The misfortune of working for others happens every day. Dongba's prestige was built upon countless corpses. No one dared to encroach upon his prey. That was the confidence that kept him firmly in the top seat. I needed great fire, but certainly not to lick the boiling oil pot of Dongba. Dongba's actions reminded me that only strength is the foundation. Now my ki and blood are on the rise. I cannot rely solely on the medicinal meals of the Burn Body Pavilion. I must also buy some mild herbs to make soup or steep in water daily. Do you, shopkeeper, have decent Chinese yam and licorice root? Cadanas's and fleekiflower root are too expensive, and their medicinal properties are too harsh. The body is a cauldron. Do not seek to reach the heavens in one step. Things with violent medicinal properties, if the body cannot handle them, will instead damage the foundation. Chinese yam nourishes the spleen and stomach. Licorice root boosts ki and clears heat. They suit me best. Now is the time to consolidate the root and cultivate the origin. Yes, they're all over there. Pick for yourself. Shopkeeper, don't you have any aged yam over 20 years? Or licorice of the same age will do. Get out, get out. Do you even know the price of aged yam and licorice? Know that the potency of these herbs is enough. You poor brat, what are you being so picky about? 20-year-old herbs. Can you even afford the silver? Don't tell me you're just here to mock me. If I don't have it, take it or leave it. Don't waste my time doing business. You bastard. You really are blind as a bat. This is the hero who rid our county of the three-legged toad plague. Lu Chen, Brother La's righteous deed of shielding the neighbors from disaster recently. You deaf fool, haven't you heard of it? How dare you be so disrespectful? Get lost to the back and chop firewood. Yes, 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 boss, calm down. Tell him. Brother Lu, please have a seat. My subordinates are blind. Please forgive them. What are you standing there for? Quickly serve tea to Brother Lu. Bring out my rain-picked lunging tea. This is the benefit of having a good reputation. Anyone who has heard of my deeds, whether sincere or not, always gives me some face. Thank you, boss. Boss, I want to ask, does your shop have better quality Chinese yam and licorice? Those earlier ones seem a bit weak in potency. Proprietor, your Jisheng Hall has a spacious storefront and a good location. But I have a question. Why not stock more high-grade medicinal herbs? It would be convenient to display them. Then customers like me who need them would buy. Ah, Brother Lu, you don't know the situation. Running a pharmacy, it looks like we simply open our doors for business. Free to buy and sell. But in reality, it's not like I can just purchase any herbs I want. Why is that? In matters of buying and selling, aren't you the one in charge, proprietor? There are rules, all rules. In an county, The rules of the medicinal herb trade have long been fixed. Brother Liu, think carefully. Many people enter Dragon Ridge Mountain every day. Cartloads of fine herbs are hauled out. Herb traders collect them. The shops wash and process them, then sell them to Zhu Mansion and Dicheng. This entire chain feeds many mouths. It's a mountain of gold and silver flowing with wealth. Such a treasure trove. How could no one have their eyes on it? Those influential nobles on the Tea Horse Road caught wind of it years ago. They banded together, formed a massive caravan, and established the prestigious Hongmao Hang. As soon as Hongmao trading entered the market, they directly scattered silver coins lavishly, offering a sky-high price 2 to 3 times over the market rate to purchase medicinal herbs. The herb gatherers and mountain runners, who doesn't love shiny silver, naturally they scrambled and fought to deliver the best mountain goods to Hongmao trading. We small local pharmacies, how could we compete? We couldn't compete on price. We couldn't compete for supply sources. After enduring less than 2 years, either obediently signed an indentured contract, became a branch that had to watch others' faces, or else simply had to close down for good. The big fish eat the small fish. First, lure with heavy profit, control the sources and sales channels, leaving opponents no way out. When the opponent is on their last breath, then wipe them out completely, finally becoming the sole dominant power. A trade where one hand covers the sky without the gleam of blades. Its danger is in no way inferior to the deadly fights at Dragon Ridge. Hongmao trading grew to dominance completely, became a local emperor. This industry rule is the heavenly law they decreed. Like my Jisheng Hall. In those days, I had a stiff backbone, didn't sign the indentured contract. So now I can only receive some scraps that fall through others' fingers. There's no chance for good medicine. If you dare to accept and sell, the shop would be trashed the very next day. These old bones of mine would be thrown into the Bajia River to feed the fish. Brother Liu, if you truly want to study good medicine, you should go check out Hechen Hall. Their proprietor Yang is a favored aide of the big boss of Hongmao firm. In all of Aning County, only they can openly buy and sell top-grade medicine. Thank you, boss, for enlightening me. I have been instructed. No wonder Hechen Hall acts so unscrupulously, bullying buyers and sellers. Even the yamen turns a blind eye. So behind them stands the towering tree of Hongmao firm that blocks the sky. The leading figure of the trade, the waters of Aning County, are deeper than I imagined. 20-year aged yam, premium licorice priced at 450 yuan. Ordinary herbs sold by the caddy for just a few coins, just because they are slightly aged. Relying on Hongmao firm's backing, dare to sell at sky-high prices. It's outright robbery. Isn't this our Aning County's new mountain wolf, young Lu Chen, here to patronize Hechen Hall today too? So young yet so skilled. A bright future ahead. How about it? Want to follow me? I guarantee you'll live well. You can pick freely from the big hall at Dragon Ridge Peak. Master Zhu honors me too much. This young man is accustomed to idleness, and my skills are shallow. I fear I am not worthy of Master Zhu's regard. I only wish to gather some minor herbs to get by. I dare not harbor delusions of grandeur. Since that is the case, I want to force you. Charge young Master Lu's account to my name, Zumao. Consider it a small welcome gift from me, your elder brother. If you refuse again now, you'll be publicly slapping a smiling face. Given his notorious reputation for vengeance, it would surely become a deadly feud. Then I humbly thank the Zhuan Yuan Scion for this gift, unworthy as I am. Hahiha, that's more like it. Young Master Lu, the sky over Dragon Ridge Peak will soon change. And when it does, I, your elder brother, will be in charge. A wise man adapts to circumstances. Opportunity only comes once.
我的天，昨儿夜里抬下来的，
My heavens, the golden blade Dongba was brought down last
在
night.
龙脊岭栽了。何止
He
是
has fallen at Dragon Ridge Peak.
他手底
Not
下那
just
帮
him.
使快刀的狠角色，
That crew of
一定
ruthless
折
quick
进
blade
去打
fighters
败。
under him. More than half of them were lost
听说是
too.
捕魔过山峰出了
I heard they
岔
ran
子，
into trouble hunting that nest of mountain peak vipers. Wiped
董
out
爸被人
completely.
抬下来的时候，胸口
When
老大一
Dongba
个
was
血
carried
窟窿，
down, there was a
就剩
great
吊
bloody
着
hole
半
in
口
his
螺
chest.
丝气了。
Barely a
连夜
wisp of
送
breath
去
left
了
in
医
him.
馆。
They rushed him
眼
to the
见
medical
到
hall
董爸这
overnight.
等盘踞着多年的
Even a
强者，
powerhouse like Golden
都一
Blade
朝
Dongba,
倾
entrenched
覆
for years, can be
龙
toppled
脊
in a
岭
single
内
day.
当真是步
Truly,
步杀
every step
机。
at Dragon Ridge Peak is fraught with deadly peril.
卢大夫，求求您再想想办法。
Physician Liu, I beg you, think of another way. As long as you can save my husband, I, your humble wife, am willing to give away all my family's
非是
fortune.
老朽见
Ah, Lady
死
Dong, it's
不
not that this
救
old man would stand by
董爷
and
被
watch him
过
die
山
without
峰
helping.
王的奇毒
Lord
侵
Dong was
入
poisoned by the
丧
unique
府，
venom of the
并
Goshen Bee
吸入
King,
了剧
which
毒
invaded
瘴
his
气。
organs.
两股
He
毒
also
力已
inhaled
彻
deadly
底侵
miasma.
害心脉
Two
本
types of
源，
poison have completely damaged
毒
the
入
source of his
骨
heart and
髓
meridians.
啊！
The poison has
就
seeped
这
into
一
his
点
bone
办法都
marrow.
没有了吗？
Is there truly no hope
办
at
法
all?
倒还有一个，若能寻到一株
There is
上
still
百
one
年份、
method.
品相完好
If
的
we
胶
can
血
find a
草，
century-old,
取其精华，
well-preserved
或
Jiaxia
可博
grass,
得一线生
extract
机。
its
胶
essence,
血草，
it
这
might
两
give a
个
sliver of
死
hope.
无论多少银
Does
子，
Huichin Hall
我
have
都来。
Jiaxia grass?
百年胶血
I will
草
buy
乃
it
稀
no
世
matter the
奇珍，
price. A
回春
century-old
堂未
Jiaxia
必有，
grass is a rare treasure.
就算
Huichin
有，
Hall may not have it.
他们料想
Even
也
if
不
they
会将
do,
此等救命
They
神
would
药
probably not
卖
sell
给
such a
你们啊！
life-saving divine medicine to you.
薛爷，消息千真万确，董爸
Master
那老
Zhu, the
小
news
子
is
栽
absolutely
在
true.
黑风涧
Dong.
了。
But that old bastard
抬
has
进
fallen
妙
to the
手
Black
医
Wind
馆的
Sword.
时候，浑
When he
身
was
紫
carried into the
黑，
Mia Shao
跟
Medical
块
Hall,
烂肉似
his
的，
whole body was
就
purple
剩
black,
半口气
like a
吊着
piece of
了。
rotten flesh.
什么
He
半
was
口
barely
气？
hanging on with
我
half a
看就
breath.
是死人一
Half
个，
a breath.
那可是
I
过
say
山
he's
峰
as
王
good
的
as
毒，
dead.
加上积了
That's the
百年
poison
的
of the
老毒
Goshen
瘴，
Bee King,
神
plus
仙
centuries-old
来了也
miasma.
难救。
Even an immortal would find it hard to
董
save
爸
him.
要是当场咽了气，
Him?
自
If
然
Dongbi
万事
had breathed
皆
his
休。
last on the spot,
可他要是还吊
then
着那半口
everything would be
气，
settled.
他手下
But
那
if
帮
he's
红了
still
眼的
holding
刀
on by a
客，
thread,
还有他那个
those
如
red-eyed
花似
blade
玉的
warriors under
夫
him,
人，可
and
不
his
会
wife,
轻
as
易
beautiful
认
as a
命。
flower and
薛
jade,
爷英明，
won't easily
不
accept
过
their fate.
就算他
Lord
命硬
Zhu is
撑过了一
wise,
时，
but even if his
也
fate
绝对
is
是个
strong,
废人。
he may
他
hold
的
on
巡
for a
山
while.
队散
He'll
架是迟
definitely
早
be a
的事。
cripple.
那
His
些地
patrol
盘
team
儿、
will fall
进
apart
山的
sooner or
门路，
later.
还有他积攒
Those
下的金
territories, the
山
paths
银
into the
山。
mountains,
是
and the
啊，薛
mountains
爷，
of gold and
听说
silver he
董爸那
accumulated.
夫人可是
Yes,
咱们
Lord
安宁
Zhu,
县出了名的
I
美
heard
人
that
儿。
Dongba's
以
wife
前有
is the
董爸这
renowned
头
beauty
猛
of
虎
our
手
and
的，
county.
谁也不敢
Before,
多
with
看。
Dongba guarding her like a
现
fierce
在
tiger,
嘛，
no
薛
one
爷，
dared to look too much.
您如
But
今可
now,
是
Lord
龙脊
Zhu,
岭当之无愧的这
you
个，
are now the
如
undisputed
此角
master of
色，
Dragon Ridge
何该
Ridge.
归您所
Such a
有？
stunning beauty
董爸一个快死
should
的人，
naturally belong to
哪里
you.
配得上？
Dongbi is a dying man. How could he be worthy?
地盘儿、门路、银子，自然是好东西。
Land routes. Silver
至于
is
美人
naturally a good
嘛，
thing.
龙脊岭的规矩，
As for
从
beauties,
来就是胜者为王，
the rule of
败
Dragon
者
Ridge
为
Ridge has
寇。
always been the
好
victor
东
is
西
king.
自
The
然要归
loser
最
is the
强的人
bandit.
享用。
Good
等
things
着吧，
naturally belong to the
等到董
strongest
爸
to
彻底
enjoy.
死了，手下做
Wait
鸟鸟
until
散，
Dongba is
他的
completely
一
dead.
切我都可以
His men
兵不
will
血
scatter
刃地
like
拿过
birds.
来。
I
到
can
了
take
那
everything he
时，
has without
这
a single
龙脊
blade
岭的
drawn.
头一把交
When that
椅
time comes,
也
the
该
top seat
换
at
人
Dragon
了。
Ridge Ridge should change hands. Tahilha.
听说董爸那队人马撞上了硬茬子，那窝过
I
山
heard
峰
Dongba's
里
squad ran into a
养出
tough
一条
opponent.
成了精的王
In
蛇
that nest on overarching
罗
peak,
盘
a demonic serpent king had been
粗细
raised, the devil
鳞
coil.
甲刀枪
Its scales were thick and
不入
course,
喷吐的毒物
impervious
能
to
融
blades
进
and
火
arrows. Its venom could melt metal and dissolve iron. Isn't that right? Several good hands from the patrol team were torn apart. If not for his loyal confidants risking their lives to drag Dongba out. He'd have been reduced to bone fragments long ago.
透着邪性。有
This
人看
affair
见
reeks
鬼
of
使
foul
血
play.
招的人，在
Some
董
saw
爸他们
ghost
进
hand
山
Zhu He's
前，
men loitering
也
around
在
that
那附
area.
近晃悠过。
Before Dongba's men entered the
董
mountain,
爸前脚刚废，他手下
no
几个
sooner was
得力
Dong the
干将
crippled
立
than
马转
several
头
of his
薛
capable
超门下。
captains immediately
薛超
defected
这
to
手
Zhuha's
够
faction.
黑呀！
Zhuha's
踩着
hand
董
is
爸的
truly
尸骨往上
ruthless.
爬。
薛超是
Climbing over
豺狼，
Dongba's corpse to
董
rise,
爸是猛
Zhu Chao
虎，
is a jackal.
撕咬
Dongbi
更
is a
迭
fierce
不过是
tiger.
猛兽争夺
Tearing
地
and
盘，
exchanging is
谁
merely
生谁
beasts
死，
vying for territory.
与我
Who
何
lives
干？
and who dies? What concern is it of mine?
药膳滋养，装功打磨，
Medicinal
气血
nourishment,
越发雄
focused
浑了。
refinement,
算
vitality
算
and
花
blood energy
费，
growing more
也该又
robust.
到了进山的时候。
Calculating their expenses, it should be time to enter the
小家
mountains
伙
again.
这几日倒是养出
This
了
little
些
one
灵
has
气，
developed some spiritual energy these past few
总
days.
得给你起个名儿。小白，
I must give you a
旺财
name.
都配
Neither
不
little
上你
white
这股子
nor
机
lucky
灵劲儿
suits such cleverness.
你想让我带上你一起进山？
You want me to take you into the mountains.
龙脊岭的采药人，
The herb
向
gatherers
来
of Dragon
有豢
Spine
养
Ridge
搜山犬的传统。
have always kept
你
mountain
若
search
是
dogs
真
as
愿意
tradition.
跟着我穿过深山
If
老
you
林，
truly wish to follow me through the
踏
deep
过
mountains and
险
ancient
滩
forests,
毒障，
tread over
往
treacherous
后
rapids
咱
and
俩就相
poisonous
依为命，
miasma,
咋样？
then from now on we'll depend on each other.
好，
How
那咱
about
们
it?
就说定了。
All
还
right,
没
then
给你
it's
起名
settled.
呢，干脆
Huh? I haven't named you
就
yet.
叫你啸天好了。
Let's just call you Xiatian, Howling
这
Heaven.
次进山只为采些寻常
This
药
time
材
entering the
填补家用
mountains, only to
稳妥
gather
为上。
common herbs to supplement the family. Safety comes first.
走，啸天，进山。
Let's go, Zhaotian, into the mountains.
西边大田坳地势平缓，林木
The
疏
western
敛，
Detiandai has gentle
阳
terrain.
光足，
The trees are
正适合
sparse
采
and
普
bright.
通草药。
The sunlight is
山
just
有
right
主，
for gathering
林
ordinary
有
herbs.
界。若非
Mountains
有了
have
这根
masters,
山狼
forests
的
have
身份，
boundaries.
跨过
If
这
not
道
for my
界限，
status as a mountain
必
wolf,
是下狱
crossing this
充
boundary
公的
stone
罪名。
would be a crime punishable by imprisonment or military exile.
开，
Open. Black and red
黑红交
intertwined.
织，死气与血光之灾。
Death aura and the
哪怕
calamity
是
of
这靠
bloodshed.
近外围的龙尾区域，也
Even
绝
this
非
dragon
善
tail
地。
area near the outer perimeter
那大伙
is by
去
no
不
means
得
a safe place.
就是那儿了。
That
小
big
天，
prey cannot be
咱们过去
approached.
瞅瞅。
That's the place. Zhaotian, let's go take a look.
突破至阳血之境，体内气血
Breaking
奔腾
through
不
to the
息，
yang blood realm.
不仅力
The
气
ki
绵
and blood
长，
within surge
连
unkissingly.
开启天眼的消
Not only
耗
is my
也
strength
大为减
prolonged,
轻。
but the
再无
consumption
之
for
前的
opening the
疲惫
heavenly
昏
eye
沉
is
之感。
greatly reduced. No more of the previous fatigue and dizziness.
大丰收，
A great harvest.
老虎江，
老虎江，血名
Tiger
黄金
ginger, tiger ginger.
仙家余粮也
Scientific name,
君常
yellow
采
essence
得
immortal.
须
A household
经
surplus
九
grain,
蒸九
commonly
晒
gathered,
退其
must
滋
undergo
腻
9 cycles of steaming and
传
drying
闻上古
to
修
remove
士
its cloying
常以
nature.
此无辟谷修行。
It is said ancient
说难人
cultivators
了，
often used this
这
for bigger
可是
cultivation.
固本培元
Struck
的
it
好
lucky.
东
This
西。
is an excellent item for fortifying the
50
foundation
年
and nurturing the
80年
primordial.
看着枝叶形态，
50
竟是
years,
上百
80
年份
years.
的老药，
Looking at the leaves, it's
怎么
actually
会
a
生得这么
100-year-old
好
medicinal herb.
而且如此有序，
How can it grow so well
事出
and
反
so
常
orderly?
必有药。
When things
这
are
山壁最
abnormal,
深
there
处
must be a demon.
到底藏着什么？
What lies hidden in the deepest part of this cliff? Four. Five 100 years. This is definitely a 100-year-old extraordinary treasure. We're rich, we're really rich this time. Only this one plant. Not to mention buying a large blue brick mansion with a courtyard. Even buying 3 large mansions in the most prosperous area of an county would be more than enough. Oh no, it's become a spirit. Beg for mercy. You want me to spare you, not dig you up. Right, eh? A fine medicinal herb that can evade the herbalist's sickle. Avoid the fangs of mountain beasts. Endure 500 springs and autumns to take form. Truly a marvel of heaven and earth. He has 500 years of cultivation base, yet cannot protect himself. To survive until now, entirely by luck, entering the mountains to gather herbs. Take 7 or 8, leave 2 or 3. If one drains the pond to catch fish, that is cutting off one's own path, exhausting one's good fortune. Mountains of gold and silver can be earned slowly with skill. Mansions can eventually be afforded. But if for this fleeting wealth, you sever the spiritual nature you cultivated over for 100 years, that would truly be against conscience, depleting good fortune. All right, enough. I won't dig you up, go quickly. Yeah.
你是说让我往那边去？
You mean I should head
那里有
that
好
way?
东西。
There's something good over there. There?
好，我明白了。多谢你的指点。
All right, I understand.
我稍后一定过
Thank
去
you
看
for
看
your guidance. I'll be sure to go take a look later.
总不能让我再埋
Since
回去
I've
吧
already picked it, you can't expect me to bury it back.
再挖一条，凑个18条的级数。
Dig another one to make it 18.
山神庙。这毒瘴
In this
弥
deep
漫的
mountain
深山老
forest
林里
shrouded with miasma
怎么
and
会有一
poison,
座庙？
around the mountain god temple.
荒山历
How could there
庙
be a temple here?
必有官府
A
牒
temple
文
built on a desolate
或
mountain
乡绅财力
must
之
have
城
backing from official reports
这
or
容
local
积岭
gentries'
深
financial
处
support.
人迹罕至，
Deep within
建
Dragon
庙
Ridge
于
Ridge,
此，
where few
是
people
否
tread,
愤常
building a
必
temple
有
here is against all reason. There must be something unnatural at work.
没有煞气。看来那黄金小人儿
No
倒没
killing
存心
aura.
诓我。
It
一
seems
人
that
不
golden
进
figurine
庙，
didn't deceive me after
二
all.
人不关
One
己，
person does not enter a
荒
temple.
山
Two
古
people do
庙
not view the
最
scenery.
藏能
A lone
精
temple
怪
on a barren mountain
我一个人
is
进
the
去，
easiest place for
阳
spirits and
气
monsters
不
to hide.
足，
If I go in
容易
alone,
被迷了
my yang
心
energy
智
will be insufficient, and I can easily
是
be
了，
ensnared and
我
lose
现在
my
可不是
wits.
孤家寡人一个了。进去
Am I
小心
right?
点，
But now
发现
I'm
任
no
何不
longer
对
a
劲儿，
solitary
掉头
person.
就跑，千万
Enter
别逞强。
carefully. If you notice anything wrong, turn and run.
看来里
Never
面
be
真藏着
reckless.
什么好事情。走。
It seems something good is truly hidden inside. Let's go.
也不知这供奉的是哪路尊神。
I wonder
爷爷
which
说
honored
过，
deity is
入
enshrined
庙
here.
烧香，
Grandfather said,
非为求
entering a
利，
temple to burn
是
incense
为
is
尽
not for
心。
seeking profit,
无论庙
but
宇大
truly for
小，
calming the mind.
即入此
No
门，
matter the
当
size
存
of the
恭
temple,
敬。
when you step through this gate, you should be reverent.
小子陆晨，偶入宝
This humble
刹，
one, Lu
惊
Chen,
扰
by chance
尊
enters
神，
your precious shrine,
弃汪恕
disturbing the
罪，
honored deity.
愿
I pray
神
you
力
forgive my
庇佑。
trespass. May the spirit grant its blessing and protection.
地气精华运而不散。
The essence of earthly ki circulates without dispersing. Good heavens, Lucy. You've dug up the lair of golden ones. These roots are a full 100 years old. Oh, excellent quality. The medicinal properties are pure. These century-old golden roots. Ordinary steaming would only waste heaven's gifts. Go prepare the ki and blood. They should be processed using the ancient method of 9 steamings and 9 sunderings. Every step must be done with care. Yes, grandfather, this ancient method takes at least 7 days. After processing, we'll appraise the quality and set the price. I won't shortchange you. It's nearly noon. Stay and have a meal in the back hall. Thank you, master. Master, time to eat. Polygonitum is the essence of the earth. Eat its essence. It naturally strengthens ki and blood, and fortifies the foundation. These days, practice diligently. Fully refine this medicinal power into your own. Do not waste this nourishment. What a fierce potency. Immortal's leftover grain truly lives up to its reputation. I've only been gnawing on golden root fibers for a few days. Yet the speed of ki and blood growth is already so fast. My height has shot up too fast. These old clothes are completely unwearable now. Now that I hold a fortune from trading the golden roots, it's time to get myself a set of well-fitting, sturdy gear. And also consider buying a house. That batch of century-old golden roots at Master Shin's shop. After deducting transport and labor fees, at least 300 taels would fall into my hands. A house with a courtyard near the inner city. In a bad location, costs over 100 taels. A good location probably costs 350 taels. Plus the broker's commission. It's still a bit tight. If it's not enough, I'll save up more. Or try my luck again next time I go into the mountains. With a few hundred taels of silver in hand. My confidence is already different. Isn't this the young man Lu, who, besides the 3-legged toad, did great deeds for our and county? A rare guest, a rare guest. Please come inside. What kind of clothes would you like to see? We've just received several batches of fine fabrics, both breathable and crisp. We also have ready-made garments, all made by master craftsmen. This bolt of indigo fine cotton for the outer robe and long gown. That bolt of moon-white soft cotton for the lining and inner garment, paired with a sturdy kauhide belt. And a pair of blue cloth shoes with 1,000-layer soles. Good eye, this indigo is the most durable. The moon white fits closely and breathes well. Please come inside and try them on for fit. This is my young master Lu. Just look at this outfit. It's practically tailor-made for you. With this bearing, walking down the street, anyone would believe you're a noble scion from the Zhu residence. Check out. Madam Dong, black words on white paper with a red imprint. According to this is the Yao personally signed by your Dong. Ode my Huchun Hall, top-grade ginseng and lingxi, life-saving medicine. A full 300 taels of pure silver. Now Dongba is clearly on his last legs. This debt must be repaid. Zhu Chao, don't slander me. My husband is an honorable man. He has never owed such a fabricated Yao. This handprint must have been forcibly pressed by you while he was unconscious. Nonsense, witnesses and physical evidence are all here. Even the magistrate in court would rule in my favor. I win if you can't produce the silver today. Then vacate the house and hand over the land deed to settle the debt. Then the widow and orphans will be left homeless on the streets. Don't blame me for being ruthless. She, keep your voice down. What do you? It's clearly Zhu Chao seeing that Dongba is done for. He wants to seize their entire estate. Once Dongba collapsed, his territory and business all went to Zhu Chao. Now he even wants to take the last home they have. With such jiggles in power, the heavens over Dragon Ridge have turned completely. Killed you while you're down. In this world, wealth without the protection of power is a poison that hastens death. The tree that stands out in the forest will be destroyed by the wind. A fierce tiger like Dongbi still ended up butchered by others. If I parade around relying on a sliver of fame, sooner or later it will be a dead end. Zhu Chao hides a dagger behind his smile. He is no kind soul. Instructor Song said, Dongba and Zhu Chao could rule as kings on Dragon Ridge. They had already achieved internal strengthening years ago. Their ki and blood, condensed and fierce like a wild beast, only a hair's breadth from breaking into the organ stage, to attain the title of martial master and establish themselves in the world. Sounds easy, but doing it is as hard as climbing to heaven. Without sufficient power to protect, no matter how great one's skill, it's like a child holding gold, walking in a busy market, only inviting the covetousness of wolves and jackals. Dongba's downfall is a bloody lesson from the past. In another 10 days or half a month, my ki and blood will reach another level. Then I can attempt to break through to the internal strengthening stage. Ha, meat that's been boiled 3 times. Even immortals can't stand steady. Pity that you, young man, don't drink. This taste I wouldn't trade even for a god. Imperial uncle, eat and drink well. It's as satisfying to me as drinking this tea. When grandfather was alive, he liked to dip chopsticks in sorghum liquor to tease me. That fiery, throat-burning sensation is still unforgettable. Later, struggling to survive alone. Even food and clothing were difficult. How could I spare money for such things? Thanks to Longzhi's unrest, my out-of-season business is thriving. Going up and down the mountain 2 or 3 times a day. I've made no small amount of silver. But speaking of which, you've been making quite a splash lately, kid. Becoming Master Shen's disciple, and entering the burning body hall to temper your bones and muscles. I see your physique is much sturdier than before. Your eyes are also brighter. You flatter me, Imperial Uncle. I'm just seeking a place to settle down. I dare not speak of accomplishments. Such a young age, yet so world-weary. Waiter, another pot of warm yellow wine, heavy sediment. This yellow wine is mellow and doesn't burn the throat. Taste it, living in this world is too bitter. Working from dawn till dusk, licking blood from the blade's edge. Without this to numb ourselves, might as well get thoroughly drunk. Humph kid, listen to your uncle's advice. Be very careful of Ghost Hand. Zhu Chao, he's plotting to unite all of Dragon Ridge and solidify with the Mountain Wolf Patrol. His position as the leader. Remember, don't be foolish. Don't go against him. Don't stand out. That man's heart is more venomous than a snake's. He is ruthless in his methods. He's looking for a target that's substantial and conspicuous enough to make an example of. Do you understand what I mean? Zhu Chao wants to establish his authority, and my reputation has been soaring lately. Holding the copper bell of the county office, and backed by Lord Shen, I'm practically the most conspicuous living target on Dragon Ridge. Thank you for your advice, Imperial Uncle. Kid, remember that. Lord Zhu, you're truly extraordinary. That old Dongba fell victim to the over-the-mountain peak in the mountains. Once you stepped in, you caught it with ease. The over-the-mountain peak king, before your demonic hand, is just like a loach. We brothers follow you. It's truly a blessing from our ancestors. Exactly. Lord Zhu is mighty. The top seat at Dragon Ridge is yours alone. From now on, the big game in these mountains will all be yours for the taking. Brothers following Lord Zhu, we'll truly eat well and drink well. Wear gold and silver. Enjoy endless wealth and honor. Lord Zhu, we toast to you, through mountains of swords and seas of fire. With just one word from you. Well said. Brothers, if you follow me, I Zhu here guarantee you will live well. No worries about food and clothing. Silver, women, we'll lack nothing. From now on, this dragon spine ridge will be our brother's treasure trove. Drink tonight, we won't leave until we're drunk. Drink, keep drinking. I can still down 10 more bowls. Master Zhu, you rest. We brothers will go ahead and keep celebrating. A bunch of idiots. Only fit to be scout rats. Manager Jia, sorry to keep you waiting. Brother Zhu, impressive skill. That nest of Goshenfeng snakes had fangs of excellent quality. The venom is potent. The master was very pleased upon seeing them. This time, it resolves an urgent crisis. That matter of auditing their accounts can be delayed for a while. Delaying is good, but to truly win the master's favor and earn his high regard, relying solely on this nest of Goshenfeng snakes may not be enough. Brother sees it clearly. The master has a big appetite. I know, oh right, Manager Jia, about the matter I entrusted to you last time. When can those 20 apprentices arrive? Brother Zhu, why do you need so many apprentices at once? The Hochun Hall's purchase and training of these apprentices costs no small amount of silver and effort. Their lives are cheap, and it's true they sign death contracts, but they can't be treated like roadside weeds, casually used to fill mountain gullies. Those people you borrowed before. How many came back intact? Stored Jia, you worry too much. This time we're searching a treasure-rich land. The area is vast and miasma is thick. Many forked paths, so we need to spread out manpower. Naturally, that means more people for scouting. Rest assured, I'll lead the team personally this time. I will certainly be extra cautious. Steward Jia, Dongba is about to breathe his last. Just hold on a few more days. Once he kicks the bucket, then on Dragon Ridge, I, Zhu Chao, will be in charge. By then, all the routes into the mountains and all the sources of big halls will be in my grip. As long as this trip succeeds, let me obtain another earth-shattering big haul. Those still hesitating and the mountain wolves will be utterly convinced. They will follow my lead. By then, you and I, brothers in listening county, will no longer be stewards and foremen living at others' mercy. We'll be true big shots who can summon wind and rain. Even the boss might have to rely on us by then. No longer daring to order us around like lackeys, shedding our servant status. Even the boss will depend on us. This prospect is too tempting. Brother Zhu, you've been making quite a stir lately. First asking me for a large batch of apprentices, then secretly hiring masons and carpenters outside the city, and scattering hundreds of taels of silver. What exactly are you plotting? Stored Jia, haste makes waste. This is a heaven-sent fortune. Just prepare the people for me. When I am done and the dust settles, I will naturally share this overwhelming fortune. I will tell you everything in full. The miasma witnessed by Ghost Sorrow is as vicious as a living creature. If not for this dog protecting the heart meridian, stepping in would be certain death. Zhao Tian, don't make a sound. You'll scare the creatures in the forest. Open. Yin mixed with baleful energy. 9 chances of death to 1 of life. A fully aged Haiyan grass is right here in the place with the densest baleful energy. Century-old rare Xianxia crystal. The goal of this trip is achieved and far exceeds expectations. While the night has not yet faded, quickly descend the mountain. Master what? Dragon blood grass, recorded in Master Shin's authentic medical classic, grows in places of extreme yin and sha, absorbs supreme yang dragon ki and mutatis, can cure all poisons, cleanses the body and purifies the flesh, can revive the dead and regenerate flesh. White bone, golden blade. Dongba lies in the clinic, waiting to die. This dragon blood grass is his only chance at life. If taken to the Dong family, could bring mountains of gold and silver. This thing is even more terrifying than the three-legged python I killed before. By 10 times. I am definitely no match for it. Whether Dongba lives or dies, what concern is it of mine? No matter how much silver. I need to live to spend it. Dongba is terminally ill. That jackal Zhu Chao will surely bear his fangs. As long as they don't provoke me for now. Madam Dong, you should start making plans now. Your husband likely won't survive this night. Even the life-prolonging soup made from century-old ginseng can't sustain the last bit of vitality in his heart. That wisp of life force in the heart, once it disperses, even immortals cannot save it. Dr. Liu, is there truly no way? These days, Zhu Chao has been closing in step by step. His thugs and ruffians come daily to pick fights, smashing things and hurling insults. They have turned this once peaceful household into a place of utter turmoil. Madam, that Zhu Chao is a jackal that cannot be tamed. He covets Master Dong's legacy. He will not rest until his goal is achieved. If Master Dong should meet an untimely end, I fear he will commit some heinous act. It's over. Once Brother Dong is gone, Dragon Ridge will truly become Zhu Ha's domain. That scoundrel Zhu Chao has a heart more venomous than a viper. We used to follow Brother Dong, and we've had many clashes with his men. The grudges we've formed are as vast as the sea. Now he's powerful and holds grudges for the slightest offense. I fear we brothers have no way out. Song Bia of the Burning Body Hall. Instructor Song has come to call. He specifically requests an audience with Madame Dong. The morning hall has not yet been prepared, and the coffin is not yet ready. Yet Instructor Song rushes over at this hour. Song Bia is a master from that great city, and has no prior connection with my husband. Arriving in the dead of night, could he be here to kick a man when he's down, and collude with that Zhu Chao? Instructor Song, Master Kong is still bedridden, and Madam is in mourning. This is not a time for receiving guests. Please take your leave. Song Bia, what is your purpose in coming here? Blocking me now, you're obstructing my path. In just a few moments, you'll be kneeling before me, crying and begging for Grandpa me to enter. Song Bia, for all your training at the Burning Body Hall, who doesn't know that Master Qi is upright and honorable? You, as his prized disciple. Yet you collude with jackals like Zhu Chao. While Master Dong hasn't struck while you're down, you truly are unworthy to be Master Qi's disciple. Blood-tied hoofs. Nothing but a smug mongrel. Worthy to collude with me, Song Bia. What is he anyway? Instructor Song graces us with his presence late at night. May I ask what instructions you have? Dr. Liu, if that scoundrel Dongbi hasn't drawn his last breath, then there is still hope for recovery. Dr. Liu, if that scoundrel Dongbi hasn't drawn his last breath, then there is still hope for recovery. Instructor Song, Master Dong's life hangs by a thread. The mountain wind barrier poison has already seeped into his marrow, entwining his heart meridians. This old man has exhausted all my knowledge. I can only delay it. Even with divine medicine, it's hard to dissolve the venomous miasma coiled around his heart meridian. Unless it's the ultimate yang-breaking ultimate yin, able to revive the dead and restore flesh and bone, the dragon blood grass. Dragon blood grass grows in places of extreme yin and deadly miasma, rarely seen even in a century. Even when Master Dong was at his peak, gathering all the power of the wolves of the mountain, might not even find a trace of it. Instructor Song, I beg you to save my husband. If only you could grant us the dragon blood grass. I, your humble wife, am willing to give away all my family's fortune. Sell all fields and estates, without any complaint. Dragon's blood grass. Instructor Song truly possesses such a divine herb. If Master Dong dies, Zhu Chao will surely make an example of us. We were blind, Instructor Song, just now. We failed to recognize true talent and spoke arrogantly. We beg you to be magnanimous and save Master Dong's life. We are willing to serve you like beasts of burden to repay your great kindness. Why kneel to me? You are begging the wrong person. Young Master Lu is your true benefactor. He is so young, yet he managed to pick the legendary dragon's blood grass guarded by a ferocious spirit. Instructor Song, are you mocking us? That cursed place deep in Dragon Ridge. Even we dare not set foot there lightly. And he is just a half-grown child. Brother Liu, it seems we were overthinking things. The Dong family is a prestigious household. They don't trust our meager abilities. Fine, since they don't believe you. There's no need for you to wade into this muddy water. All right. Instructor Song, wait. Young Master Lu, please stay. If you can save my husband, the great kindness of both of you, the Dong family will never forget. Silver and land deeds. Just say the word, you two. I will not object, young Master Lu. If you can save Lord Dong from peril. From now on, we brothers will be at your disposal, young Master Lu. Through fire and sword, we will not hesitate. I did not tread on the dragon blood herb. But I know its exact whereabouts. Madam Dong, if you truly wish to save him, your side must dispatch several true experts, with Instructor Song leading the vanguard himself. Join forces to enter the mountains. Only then is there a chance to bring the dragon blood herb back to Lord Xue's Miaxiao Medical Hall. If no definite news arrives, Dongba's last breath will surely not last through the night. Before dawn, he will die without doubt. Haha, excellent. A fitting death with Dongba the sick tiger gone. Who in Aning County can still surpass me, Zhu Chao. From now on, Nanji Ridge will be our brother's treasure trove. All of Dongba's rules are hereby abolished. From now on, the profits from these mountains must be divided according to my rules.
来人！纠集弟兄们，
Men, attend me. Brothers, assemble.
随我去妙手医馆讨债。
Follow me.